Good afternoon or good morning from wherever you are around the world for day 2 of the 2024 Trans-Tasman Test match here in sunny but fresh Pukekohe. I've got Jason here beside me. He's the president of the local association. He was on a little bit yesterday, so welcome, Jason.
Yeah, morning, Sean. How are you? Afternoon, I should say, sorry.
Yes, afternoon. Everyone's saying good morning in the hall because we've never had one of these first sessions of the day starting in the afternoon. So it's going to be
new ground.
Yeah. I think it'll be fantastic.
Pretty obvious we're probably not that adaptable to change.
No, I think you're dead right about that in the sport of indoor bowls. For those who are tuning in for the first time who may not have got across what occurred yesterday, the Australians are up in the series 14 points to 8. So that's a 3-game lead. And then this corresponding session yesterday, the Aussies had a great session winning 4 games to 1, which puts 4 of these combinations in with a chance of sewing up the medal in this session. So it's quite an exciting session for all really, but yeah, a lot to prove for both sides.
Yeah, correct. And there was a bit of a showdown in this event yesterday. I don't know if you're aware of how the match finished.
I think you'd be more aware than I was, but so feel free to let us know. Fill us in.
It's probably an indictment on how this game works, and that ends can be a big determining factor in the score, because I think Cherie at one stage was... Sorry, there we go. I hope you can hear me better now. I'm a bit closer to the mic. Cherie at one stage I think was a good 10 shots ahead. Went into the last end 3 ahead, and Fiona scored 4. Yeah,
it was quite a comeback from Fiona. I think I said at the time she came back from the clouds, so she'd be thrilled with that. So I think we've started, so they didn't muck around.
Oh wow.
No, they haven't? No. Oh, it's just the jack's up the other end. They haven't put it to the side. All right, they're just confusing me already. That's okay.
Easily to confuse the local markers. My friend there, our Vice President, Brian McDonald, first time doing a marking of an international game.
And I believe he's mic'd up today, is that correct?
He is, yeah. Apparently yesterday they were trying to get the attention of the marker who was there, who was thinking about other things.
Oh, who would that have been?
Somebody sitting immediately to your left.
Yourself.
That is me. So we have Brian there who's going to give us a little indication each time he feels that there's a tight measure, and I do know Brian quite well, so I'll take his vision of things with a grain of salt.
Tell you what, he's not a bad player.
No, very good.
I saw him on Club Night. He was very comfortable on the mat.
Yep. County stalwart since the early 80s.
Wow.
Before that, he's from the King Country area.
Uh-huh.
And so, I play a lot with Brian, and he's still a fantastic friend and an even better bowler at times.
No, it's great.
And when he's not, we're that good friends, it doesn't matter.
Very good.
He was third in our Masters singles at the Nationals a couple of years ago.
Oh, well, okay, so he's definitely no slouch then.
No.
Yep.
Do you think there's more of an inclination of either country to go to a certain length?
Well, it was interesting yesterday when we had the triples in the second session, the men's triples. Australia started okay, and then Nathan Trowell got a hold of the jack, and they just went medium almost all the time, right to the dot, the middle dot. So, I think it's just personal preference, to be fair. The Australians, and I can say this based on what I've seen in practice and also at the trials in January, they varied the length heaps. So no, I don't think there's a real preference. I think it's just, situational based, really.
I noticed yesterday with Ian, when he got the jack in the middle stages, he was looking to go as long as he could.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
So you will hear a bit of background noise through with Brian, and that's just him as the marker. So. If we're talking too much, you'll get a bit of him, and maybe you'll prefer listening to him, but we'll see how it all pans out. Should be good.
I think we're just about ready to go, are we?
Yeah, I think. Yep. Looks like they're starting.
Looks like Cherie's away.
best of luck to both ladies.
If it's half as exciting as yesterday, she'll be a good watch.
Absolutely.
So you would have been close to the inner sanctum of the Australian team last night. They'd have been pretty happy with the day's performance.
I think they were. There was some observations about the second session. We halved it, which was good. It was looking a little bit dicey there for a while, but no, it was a fairly relaxed atmosphere last night. Nothing really too exuberant. We knew that New Zealand were going to come back in that second session, and they did.
Yep.
And look, I was just in the huddle before. I'm very lucky enough they don't mind me being with them in the huddle. And there was really just talk about the intensity of what this session will be from one of the hardest sessions that the Australians will probably ever play in.
Yep.
Just given what's on the line for both countries. So, I think everyone's pretty relaxed. There's a good feeling in the camp. But yeah, they've still got to be playing their shots with purpose, not getting tentative, just doing what they did yesterday. Just play the game how it should be played.
Yeah, well, the job's partly done, isn't it?
The start was good, but
Yeah.
the job isn't finished. But a good session here today in the morning really puts us in a commanding position. So Fiona won't be terribly pleased with that second bowl. She just opened it up, unfortunately. She would have been trying to get around the back to the blacks. Cherie, I don't think will
Yeah,
be
it's just
timid
about to
here.
make the comment the shot was about to come. That was easily missable because Fiona had moved the yellow far enough away that there wasn't a guaranteed sit on the outside bowl.
That's right.
So it was either clean or gap.
Well, Fiona's fairly unflappable though. She's been playing for a long time. Very cool, calm, collected individual. One of our South Australian representatives, and her daughter's also playing in this test, which is pretty special.
It's probably not uncommon that families represent their country in an event like this.
No.
You generally start these sports as family members.
Yep. Yeah, we talked about that the other day. Yeah, and just in terms of quite a few of these players, certainly from the Australian side, I'm sure the New Zealand side, they have that commonality. None of my family play except me.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Well, I was just about to stitch myself up there and mention that there were married couples playing, and I was just going to refer to the Zappers.
Yes, yeah, there's Zappers. Yep.
I was aware of your discussion with James yesterday, how you were trying to bait him into pronouncing it properly.
Well, I did try, and I failed in that attempt. He got
risk-
close. He got close.
At the risk of offending, I'm just going to stick to the Zappers.
Yeah, Zappers is fine. Yep. Or Simon and Jules, either or. Yeah, Cherie doesn't want to fatten it up anymore. It'll be interesting to see what she does play.
Obviously looking to add some pressure. A good fourth. Not set up anything obvious. And if she sits to that back yellow, she won't be unhappy because if that black is promoted onto the jack, it does spring to that side of the mat.
Yep. No, it's certainly not any easier. I mean, with the penalty system, which we did discuss yesterday, and I've made sure I'm fully across today, 'cause someone commented that I hadn't read the rules and I wasn't prepared for this role. And I, told them where to go. But in terms of...
To the program where it's written?
Yes, I studied hard last night over a couple of beverages. But, if she gets it off and it goes off the mat, it's still
close,
three
yeah.
anyway. She is close. Yeah, good shot.
Yeah.
Good shot. Got one out.
And I think what happened there is significant for these mats. If you don't get clean contact, the jack doesn't get a lot of movement.
Yep, that's right.
We're back.
There you go. And you've just heard Brian say they're too black. It is Brian, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, Brian. Yep, we call him Macca.
Otherwise known as Macca.
Yep, but he said just they're too black, so we're aware. So thank you to Macca for doing that.
The only argument I've ever heard in regards to that is when his older brother is in the room.
Right.
And then he's definitely not Macca.
What is he?
He'd be Brian.
Brian.
Or Sir. Yeah, sure, you'll be happy enough with that. She's got the weight. It's one thing I noted marking this men's singles yesterday. Ian Ogilvie was very effective with his first 2 bowls.
Yeah. Just set it up early. Yeah. How did you find marking? Did you enjoy it?
Oh yeah, loved it. Lucky enough, I marked the singles for the women here in 2007 between Monica Corn and Suzanne Benand.
All right, yeah.
So,
where was Suzanne from? Or where is she from, I guess?
At the time, I believe she was playing out of the Waikato, and please forgive me because my memory of history is nowhere near in the league of Alex Reid.
Okay.
But I believe she was at the Waikato then, and I know she started in the King Country area.
Okay.
Yep, and played out of Bay 32, I believe, but I could be wrong.
Yep. I've heard the name.
Yes, first woman to win New Zealand Open singles.
Yep, yeah, right.
Yep,
Wow.
Yeah. Apologies for mentioning if Grant Rayner was watching.
Yes.
I think that's something that he likes to forget about, and we like to remind him.
Okay. Great shot from Fiona there.
Yeah. It's a bit of the last end in reverse.
Yeah.
He's looking for a save. And
Well, she'd probably be looking just to draw to the corner of the box, try and split them out, those 2 yellows, just to open it a little bit. She's probably going to prove
it
me
because
wrong.
I've got an idea, because I think she might look to play the backhand, promote the black a couple of turns, and there we go. You're right, I'm wrong.
Oh, wow. Jeez, I didn't start this well yesterday with the predictions. Happy with that. We'll see who's better. James cleaned me up with the predictions yesterday.
Did he? There you go.
Yep. She's left a good shot there. I mean, if she wants to get really adventurous with the next. Black onto the yellow.
Yeah, but then Fiona drops another one on top. There's a toucher. There's nothing to play to. You're looking to save.
Well, even if she can get that front yellow down,
yep,
roll it over, that will fill that hole.
I guess she's looking to stop the forehand draw of Cherie.
Yep.
And, if you're sitting in Cherie's shoes, it's a 1 bowl save,
Fiona's technique, I love players who make it look easy. Like, she just makes it look easy. Hand on knee, plonk,
yeah.
Look at this.
Yeah.
That's brilliant. That is brilliant. What a shot.
I was all over you yesterday, mate.
Oh, damn. James has been listening. That's all I need. Now I'm surrounded by Kiwis.
And that front plant was actually beautifully on until that last bowl as well.
Oh, see, I got that right.
That was you. You were spot on. I'm sitting right down the line of it.
2-zip.
You've woken up a new man, Fluff. You've been right twice in the same day.
Oh,
And
no.
also,
Never happens.
On another note, Sue Banan beat me the year she won the singles. She knocked me out a few rounds before Rayner.
Oh, right.
And then I lost the last junior playoff to Terry again.
Yeah, well.
Not wanting to rehash though, I bet you're probably feeling a little bit better about your loss to Sue than Grant Rayner.
Oh, I lost to the winner. I was a stoked teenage kid. Not badly down there.
Fair effort.
Yeah, that's good. So Fiona here potentially looking to draw that bowl, sit it out.
I think she plays the other hand now.
That's a big call. She's played the other hand with the previous bowl. Either hand, she's looking to sit that black. If she sits it down, she's probably 3, maybe 4. Sits it off, she's definitely 4.
Well, I think she looks to sit it off on the other hand.
Yep.
Looks like 2 yellow.
Yep.
Thank you, Brian.
That's great. Jeez, he's doing well, isn't he?
Right.
Can he hear us? Oh, good. Oh, well, we can compliment him as much as we like then. Just a tad wide. Well, she proved me wrong. She played that hand. That's fair enough.
Oh, 1 for me.
2-1.
Not that we're keeping score.
We only keep score if I'm in front.
So my learning from this is I wait for you to say something and then James will tell me what he thinks and I'll probably be right with James backing.
Sounds about right.
There we go, she's taken one out and they're looking.
We always say back home, favour the flat bowl. It's not always true, but we do say that.
There was a comment that Ian made yesterday looking at one of the heads and then the umpire came across. They do cast a decent shadow.
Yeah.
And the lighting here is good, but I just think it's indicative of our sport that, these bowls cast shadows and there are a lot of lights in the roof, so you get different angles of shadow. It's definitely
2 yellow?
Yeah, 2 yellow.
Okay,
2
that's
yellow.
2 all. 2 played.
Well, Macca was correct. Good on you, Macca.
Makes it easy for all involved. Joy and Emma are nodding. So fairly even start so far. They've both progressed with a good end.
Great shot, Monica.
I'm just doing some paperwork here.
That's a good opener.
I didn't do the scores in my program yesterday, which is remiss of me. So I'm just doing that now, so I've got them. When we get to the crunch in this session, I'll be able to refer back and let you know who's close
won
to a medal.
medals?
Yeah. It'll be a few hours away though.
And it's the one thing that we did agree on yesterday that James had a different opinion, wasn't it? And that winning your medal, it's all about the team. But if you win your medal, the team should win.
Yeah, well, that's right.
That's the good start.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think we were in furious agreement there. You just keep winning, or
That's right.
you're gonna win the whole thing, and you should get a medal or two.
Fiona may be a little bit disappointed with that last result. She sat Cherie's bowl down. Perfect chance there just to move the jack, finish behind. This is going to be a good line. Yeah, as we were talking earlier, the first two bowls put the pressure on.
Yeah, well, you're just chasing after that, aren't you?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, but if Fiona's first bowl gives her the chance to draw that jack back, make two, put pressure on herself. The importance of being passed, isn't it?
Oh, that's exactly right.
And she's not far away.
This is close.
Not far away. There we go.
Great bowl, good shot. Sets her up with the next one too.
It does.
She can play a similar bowl with the next maybe foot over, because her bowl's sort of locked in there unless Cherie comes up with something quite spectacular.
Your hand draw, lock it in, finish just past, give yourself an option.
One black.
Yeah, she's just passed. I mean, she's in a good spot. She's got another bullet after that.
Sometimes that last bullet in the chamber is all you need, right?
That's exactly right.
But ours is close.
Yeah,
She won't be
bowl.
disappointed with that.
No.
Now if that yellow gets played, that black will sit off the other
Yep.
black and stay relevant.
So the mat next door is the men's fours, and Australia won that yesterday quite
Convincingly.
convincingly, but Simon Thomas got his revenge in the men's triples in the afternoon. So these two mats that you're witnessing here are both, Australia is looking to sew up the medal in both of those this afternoon, just for those at home. She's close.
Close here.
Good shot. Good shot.
Although it does give Cherie a possibility here. Yellow progresses the jack to the left.
Absolutely.
If she sits through and gets a piece of the shot bowl.
I guess it's a case of you execute that shot and
Yeah.
you make them play it,
That's right.
And there was, I don't want to give too much away from the talk, but there was discussion about the shots there, play the shot, play the shot. And good example of that.
It's probably something more so in this game than our domestic game. The positivity of your shot.
Yes, absolutely.
There are probably bigger risks because the penalties are higher. But the nature of the service means you have to think more positive than just dead weight, precise
That's
weight.
exactly right.
There you go. She's on the way. She's looking pretty good here. Yellow.
Great shot. Looks like two to me. Good shot.
What we need to do here is wait for Brian and we'll know.
Yeah. They're dancing around.
Sorry, how many guys?
Two.
Two?
Two.
That's 4-2. Played 3.
There you go, making Joy's job a lot easier. Yeah. Well, Emma's doing it, yeah. We've got two operators today. We've doubled in size.
Come all the way to the Pukekohe Cosy back room to be surrounded by Kiwis.
Yes. Oh, yeah. I'm becoming familiar with that. I had breakfast or brunch with the Matside team this morning
Oh,
at
you
a
did?
cafe called Yakety Yak.
Don't come back.
And it was quite funny because, or ironic because that's what we're doing in here, aren't we? Yeah, having a bit of a yak.
Living the dream, eh?
It was quite good. It was very good. Good food.
The worst things you could do than watch bowls and talk about it.
Yeah, that's right.
The box, it goes on the spot. If they throw it off the mat, you throw it back in the opposition. Throws
We
it
can
up.
hear Rochelle Cameron in the background giving advice to Brian.
Yep.
I noticed that first bowl of Cherie, she changed her hand.
Yeah,
Short
yeah,
of the
clearly
front line.
had an observation.
And she's not happy with this one.
No. Oh, could have been worse.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
She didn't get it flush on the jack. Tell you what, she was more restrained than I would be. As soon as I let it go, I'm going,
It's amazing what can happen when you've got a group of cameras in front of you, a group of spectators, and
Yeah.
people judging every move.
Yeah, that's right.
Very close for shot at the moment between black and yellow.
Yeah, close for shot.
There we
Thank
go.
you, Macca.
There you go.
Hope you're
Promotion,
enjoying that.
Black.
Yeah, hope you're enjoying that at home.
Yeah.
The marker's observations. It's one yellow now, but that's
Yeah.
for now.
She won't be unhappy. She did not get the shot, but she's given herself opportunities now.
absolutely.
Either black promotion,
Yeah,
Fiona here.
she's got to get to the
around,
tee
get to
here.
the jack.
Yep, get to the tee. Just lock it in.
That's right.
She's close.
Wait.
Oh, yeah, just a tad over. That's
Not the
okay
worst
though.
time.
No.
She gives herself a chance if Cherie promotes.
Yeah, so you're going to hear a lot of noise today. The intensity is going to increase. So just, the enormity of this occasion for these players is massive. So
Looking forward to seeing this afternoon. Obviously, a lot of the locals working and alike. See
Yep.
how many more people come in for the evening session.
absolutely, and I think you'll get quite a few viewers back in Australia as well when they finish work for the night session, which starts 4:30 Eastern Standard Time.
Very close for second shot.
So it could be 2 down.
Yeah, right.
That's a good call.
I don't think she'll be
Oh, wait,
short here.
No, it doesn't change your shot.
No.
She's positive. Even if she's narrow and gets onto the inside yellow,
Yep.
she gets a chance to promote something. Also the types of shots, so
Nice.
if you play half-half, you don't get either.
Yeah, that's right.
Definitely folded one in.
Makes it a hard shot here for Fiona because weight's critical on this shot. I mean, if she is one down, she might look to yellow onto yellow just to roll it once. She can't really afford to roll it too
Can't
far.
afford to be narrow either
No.
and get the black
That's
and make
right.
it 3. I think it's just a dead draw.
Favour
Yeah.
the black for one.
Over the black
for
one.
one.
Yeah, I think I would too from this angle.
I know that hand does sweep back. It will draw around those yellows
Yeah.
and draw their dead.
Yep. It's all about whether it holds here or just too far. That was the risk. And I'd say she's possibly, she's definitely 2 down. I reckon she's 2 down here. That's my prediction. Just rolled it too far, unfortunately.
So this morning, Fluff, this afternoon, sorry, got to get out of that habit.
Well, you're not the only one.
I have the ability to see the comments here on the live feed. So
Oh, yes.
Just looking at one from Viv Hudson asking why the Aussies do not put the bowl in the box.
Well, we discussed this yesterday, Viv, if you were listening. Maybe you weren't, but that's all right. I'm very happy to explain.
It's not because they're lazy.
No, back home, I was talking about what I do, so I'll just give you an example of what I do. So when I'm fully entranced in a bowl, I'll probably forget to do it.
Yep.
But other times I'll just do it immediately. So it's a personal preference really of the players. So I understand here in New Zealand everyone does it, but in Australia a lot of people stand and bowl because we have the longer mats. So whereas a lot of you guys crouch, so I think it's one of the reasons. The other reasons is it's not in the rules that we have to do it,
Okay.
and
6-2 played
some
for.
will do it, some won't. Some people don't like them doing it either.
I've heard that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I've heard that comment before with these test matches where some of the Australians prefer to get their own bowl themselves because it's their pre-bowl routine, right?
Yeah, that's it. So I mean, it's really personal preference. It's certainly not a underhanded tactic or anything like that. There's no fun and games there. It's just personal preference. But you'll find in this that most of them will, but some of them won't. Yeah. At the end of the day,
It's a personal thing, right?
it's a minute detail. But happy to answer that, Viv. And if you've got any other questions, feel free to send them through, guys. Can't say I'll know all the answers, but
I've actually been on the other side of that conversation because I did speak to New Zealand players myself about how that affects them.
Yes.
And believe it or not, because it's a courtesy here and you get used to it, the pre-shot routine would be to stick the bowl there. So it changes your routine.
Yes.
And it's something that they deal with and they don't complain. They just, it's something that you just have to get over and you bowl.
Yeah, that's it.
And
So PJ Black was, whoever you are, PJ Black, you probably know me, but you might not. He says, and I think he's an Australian. He prefers to, or he or she prefers to get their own bowl.
Yeah.
I don't mind if they do it for me. I don't mind. It doesn't really bother me. But I try and do it, but I forget.
Yep.
You know, it's nothing personal. But yeah, no, happy to help, Viv. And yeah, any other questions? That's why we've got an Aussie and a Kiwi here. Different
Well, it's what you grow
perspectives.
up with. I was a kid when I first played my first bowl, and I was taught right from an early age that's what you do.
Yep.
And then you sit back and watch and be polite.
Yeah. Well, it's like in outdoor. I was taught a few things in outdoor, even as a teenager. You know.
Yeah.
You finish your game and you're the home team. Offer your player a drink. Things like that. You know.
There we go. This is close. Yeah, that's a well played bowl.
Yeah. No, it's
Well played bowl.
a very good shot there.
And
Sets
Fiona
her up.
gives it a little clap.
Yeah, and you'll see a bit of that too. Some players will do that as well. I don't mind applauding other players' shots briefly.
Okay, we've got a question here from Terry Richmond, who was playing the who's playing the women's singles place. So we have Cherie Holmes from Upper Hutt Valley in the Wellington region, and
Fiona Pearson from South Australia.
South Australia. You did say that earlier.
I did.
Didn't want to get it wrong.
And they are just for, I mentioned this yet. Oh, interesting shot here. Don't know if she'll be happy with that. Good effort. So Fiona, yeah, from Mount Gambier in South Australia. So Mount Gambier has a population of about 22,000 people. And it's in
So
between
it's-
Melbourne and Adelaide.
So it's a bit similar size to Puketawi
Similar,
itself.
yeah, slightly smaller, but similar, yeah. We've had the Nationals there.
Fraction wide here.
Right, she's got a chance here, Fiona. She's got to capitalise here. Three is got to be the expectation.
Yeah.
You change her hand, just draw to the closest shot bowl, corner of the box. She makes 3.
So being lazy here, which is what I like to do. Fiona's been around the Australian team for how long?
She, good question. My understanding was she was in about 2000 and I'm probably going to get this wrong, but I know that she was in at around 2009.
Okay, that's 6-5, played 5.
She was in prior to 2019, but she's been in since 2019 on a consistent
3.
basis. So she's won a few medals in that time. Mixed fours 2019 and the mixed 6-bowl pairs, and she won the mixed 8-bowl pairs with Ian Ogilvie, I believe, in 2022 in Ballarat. Ian just wins medals and everything, so yeah, if you're playing with Ian, you're going to be a good chance. So yeah, that was a handy 3 for Fiona. Gets her right back in it.
Back to a 1-point game.
Yeah, and yeah, that's another difference between the two countries. We call them shots.
Yes.
You
yes,
call them
no
points?
points.
But yeah, so if you hear me say shots, Kiwi supporters, it's the same as
I
points.
may have heard Alex have the same conversation at the outdoor Trans Tasman earlier.
Yep,
Same
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same, bit different.
I'll try and adjust for our foreign guests here, but unfortunately I will refer to them as points. There we go, that's a good one. And again, it shows the value of that first bowl, 2 or past.
Very good. All right, Tim, PJ Black is Tim from South Australia. I think I do know you, Tim. Good on you, mate, for tuning in. And yeah, I did sort of sledge the South Australians yesterday because they're half an hour behind the eastern states in time.
To be fair, you sledged most people yesterday.
But no, Mount Gambier and the surrounds is a lovely place. So and good on you, Cohen and Fiona. I know you guys, so good on you for tuning in and supporting your local girl.
So Fiona here will be looking, I assume, backhand, put one on top.
Yep, absolutely.
Leave Cherie trying to save, and 4-bowl singles, you know, those first bowls, really important. Oh, it's on a good line. She'll be happy with that. Yeah. Does still allow Cherie to be up.
I'm halfway through a sip of lemonade, but that was brilliant. Back to sipping lemonade now.
Cherie's looking lovely and warm there with their wrist warmers.
I was going to ask you what they were. Man of my build, I don't really have a need for wrist warmers.
No, I can say the same, and I have to admit I do not have a pair. If I did, I could lend you some.
No, it's not too bad in here today. We've got a An oil heater keeping us warm, which is good. What a shot here. That's brilliant.
There we go. That's the first bit of trouble so far for either player.
Yeah.
Up until now, there's been a head where you could probably play a bowl with precision,
Yep.
get out of it. What do you do here? This is a chance
Wow.
to hit it and hope,
Yeah.
maybe have a kill, play through.
Yeah,
I'm wondering
she's
if
3
the-
down, so
the inside black there goes in somewhere and changes things, but
I reckon
nothing
it gets
behind.
a bit of the black, to be fair, but it might lay it down.
The
Geez,
black
that-
shot counting already.
Does she have this stand-up shot in her armoury, Cherie?
Yep. James is nodding.
Yep. Well,
go.
I reckon we may see one here, unless she backs
He's
herself to
say
draw.
forehand draw.
Yeah,
Yep.
she may well do that.
This is a sign of where her confidence level's at.
Absolutely fly through the middle.
All
There
right,
we
so
go.
Jimmy's calling through the
Middle
middle black. So just for those in Australia who know, we can't drive in our domestic game, but in internationals you can. You can go as quick as you like in internationals, so a few variations between the two formats.
I'm interested to see here because I wouldn't be surprised if you jump down on the forehand, peg the dead draw.
Well, we're about to find out.
We are. I think she's still making her mind up. We can see here.
And you also get 2 minutes in this format for those at home.
Is that a rule that's in play for your domestic bowls?
1 minute.
1 minute.
Yeah, yeah,
It's another change. We have time limited games, but there's no limit per shot.
yeah.
If you had asked me and there was vagrancies with both games that would make a good crossover,
Yep.
that's one I really like, a
Yep.
time limit for a bowl.
Yeah,
There
she
you go,
went the
tried
draw.
Yep.
So that's another 3 to Australia.
3 was it, Sheree? Yeah. That's 8-6, played 6.
As Brian said, 8-6, played 6.
And we've got a
we
score
go.
update. Thanks to Matt's side, I'm now fully on board with my brand new Matt side vest. Let's see how we're faring. Women's fours, great start for New Zealand, 5-0. They are playing for a medal this morning.
They are.
Men's singles, 3-all. We knew that would be tight after yesterday. Men's fours next door, 2-0. Mixed fours, nice and close. Yeah, 3-2. And that's it. Yes, we only have the 5 matches this morning. So, yeah, I'm still, well, this afternoon, I'll get it right eventually.
I was lucky enough yesterday being on the floor marking the singles, and I was able to pass an eye around multiple games.
Yep.
That mixed fours game was very good. It
Yeah,
was very
yeah.
tight all the way, and I think, was it 2 in the end?
Yeah, I have written it down now, so I should be able to tell you. No, it was 4 shots in the end. Australia won that 13-9.
I think maybe going to last end it might have been
Yep.
2 or so.
I
but
think it was.
It
yeah.
seesawed the whole way, and it was a very good game to watch. There we go,
Yeah.
11-9 up to 7-8. Yeah.
Jimmy can't help himself. He's still in
And we
loitering around.
And we had in that New
One
Zealand
black.
mixed fours team 3 debutants.
Yes.
Yeah. And they're on, I believe they're on tomorrow. Or is it this afternoon? Tomorrow.
No, it's
tomorrow morning.
It could be tomorrow morning. It will depend on results.
Right.
My understanding is we're going to try as best we can to bring games that have got medal contention tomorrow. That's my
Prioritise the match that has a medal on it.
yes,
Yep.
correct. Yep. Just because there isn't enough tension in this series as it is,
Yeah.
we'll just add to it tomorrow.
Little chucker there, looking at Zappa, looking up at Angus there, and there's about a foot difference. So you get a sore neck if he keeps doing
Yeah.
that.
He's a big fella, Angus, that's for sure.
Oh, we may be close to 2 touches there.
So interestingly, the mixed fours had 3 debutantes yesterday for you guys,
Yes.
and the ladies fours was the same.
Wow.
No,
Looks like
Was it?
1 black.
Ladies
was.
fours, where's
No.
the team there?
There wasn't misprint in
Yes.
the program, but there was still 3.
Yes,
Three
there is.
debutantes:
3
Shelley, Kylie, and Annalise. So that was
and
Denise.
Jess Moffat?
That was Denise
Oh,
Clarkson
Denise.
in there. Yep,
Gotcha.
yep. But that's
Far
yeah,
from a debutant.
yeah. That's exactly right. Where did my pen go? There's one here. That'll do. I will change that because I'll keep making the mistake otherwise.
Sorry, we were talking there. Did we hear Brian say he was holding?
It was black, I
Was
believe.
black.
Can't hear much noise.
There we go.
I mean, forehand draw up there, draw the jack, sit the black.
Yep.
You know, she may look to promote that short yellow though. Yeah, that's what she's looking.
She's close.
Very good.
What a shot.
Yeah, very good
Great
bowl.
shot.
Very good bowl.
That's again a case of what Joe talked about in our team chat.
See it, play it.
See it, play it.
Yeah.
They're going to play it, so you better play it too. So
Yes.
it was wise words from the old boy. I actually went over to Tasmania last year for a holiday and stayed at Joe's place. Fantastic host, him and Marilyn, his
Yes.
partner. He was a little bit crook while I was there, and he ended up in hospital. And he just said, "Oh, have the house to yourself, no problems.
Oh.
Put the spare key under the mat, you know, he'll be fine." So he's in good health now. But yeah, it was.
Throwing a few accolades here and there. Like I've been lucky enough all week to spend the practice days with the Australian and New Zealand teams
Yes.
and supporters, and Joe and the Aussie team have been fantastic ambassadors here.
Oh, I'm
they've been
pleased
really
to hear that.
fun.
Yeah.
Local economy's loving them. They've been out and dined and wined in a few
We
places.
have. Yeah, my food and
Hey,
beverage
okay,
bill
guys.
for the week will be quite big.
9-6, play 7.
So Fiona's up 9-6 now. She's just got the ascendancy the last few ends.
Yep. Long way to go. I see she's
Yeah.
taking a bit of a walk. So I've got a little
We'll
break
have,
and play here.
yeah, you continue on. Yeah,
No, it's
praising us, yes.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think the appreciation's been felt from both sides. I know
Absolutely.
the Australian team have enjoyed their time here.
Yes, yep, for sure.
Appetite Restaurant here in town will be loving you guys. They'll be missing your efforts for the economy.
Yes, yep. No, they great restaurant there. Yeah, I had some beautiful pork loin schnitzel the other night. For followers of my Facebook page, there is a photo there. Plenty of photos of my updates of food.
There's nothing more daunting for myself. I went to pick you up there the first night on the Monday
Yes.
to come to our club night.
Yes,
and to get the guests to come in and say hi to the whole team.
Yeah, no, I wanted to embarrass you right from the start. So no, I think I just wanted to make sure they knew I actually was going to a club night, not trying to get out of there. We've got the men's fours next door. Just showing a little bit of that. Australia's got 2 there.
This must be last bowl. There's 7 black ones there, so a bit of pressure on Simon. Tell you what.
What a shot!
The tongue was out when you rolled that one.
Yeah, that's a very, very good bowl from Simon there. But I'm not unsurprised. The man's a machine, and I
Yeah,
can't.
although I would have thought after yesterday's performance in the first round of the fours, he probably went for an oil change.
Well, we were talking.
He came back refreshed.
Oh
and
yeah,
serviced.
we're talking about when he's going well. The tongue
Yeah.
comes out. It's like a lizard, you know.
Young Nathan here.
Yeah, well, James was saying yesterday, New Zealand singles representative of the future, I think. Nathan is
For years to come.
phenomenal
And
draw bowler yesterday in the triples.
there's still a bit to come through in that bloodline there. The young Foster boys,
Yes.
Matthew and Dylan.
Yep, I've seen them on the live
Kayla.
stream. Yep,
Yeah.
that's not good for us.
No, well, something that people like us have to worry about, Fluff.
As they say in Australia, you can't give a mug an even break.
They
So-
also say those who can't do commentate.
That's right. Oh dear, fun and games.
It's something we discussed, I think, you and I on Monday night. We were talking in the lead up to this test, and we were saying it's one thing to get in here and practice and perform well at a practice game.
Yep.
But you get in here under the pressure, other teams throwing bowls at your bowls and moving you off heads, holding your nerve.
Oh, and it's just a different level. Yeah.
So how many debutants this year in the Australian team?
None.
Right. And I'm going to guess with the New Zealand team,
There's 7.
yep, there we go.
We counted them yesterday.
Yep.
I did do some research while I was having an ale or a few ales last night.
You've got to be able to justify that expense account.
That's exactly right. Yeah, for the tax man. No. And I did count the total number of caps. New Zealand has approximately 29 total caps.
Yep.
That's including this test.
It's about as much as Monica and Ian and maybe another
Yeah.
one
Well,
together.
of those, Simon Thomas has got 10 of them.
Yeah.
Okay. You then look at the Australian aspect, and I think it's about 68 total caps. So experience-wise, certainly the Australians are in the advantage. But one thing I always tell people back home, and rightly or wrongly I say this, and you might disagree, the amount of indoor bowlers you guys have compared to us
Yeah.
pales into comparison.
Yeah.
We do not have anywhere near as many indoor bowlers. So just because someone's a debutant doesn't make me feel any easier about things.
Well, you look at, using Nathan as an example.
Yep.
20 years old,
Yeah.
won 2 national titles last year.
Yeah.
When he won the fours, he was, his dad was in there, which brought the average age of the team up to somewhere that's still younger than I care to think of.
Yeah. Yep.
But these players are also able to go and, we have events here. The Easter weekend, you go to Napier.
Yep.
Hard competition.
Yep.
Because our mats allow us to be able to put multiple mats in a venue and be able to get an event over quickly.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah. We only really have the one real big comp.
Well, it's a breeding ground for competition and competition at a good level.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
It doesn't mean that we have a monopoly on producing good players, because
No.
obviously the score so far is showing that Australia experience and the skill they have
Yep.
is
Yep.
does the same thing.
I know just from practicing with Anne Raffin the last 4 months, the effort they've all put in back home
Yeah.
has been substantial. So,
Yeah,
we've
and that's a given. Like these players, they don't need any motivation.
No.
That's all there within them.
playing.
They nominate.
You're
that's
playing
the
for your
motivation.
country. Yeah. And a lot of their own personal expense, whether it be time and money,
Yeah.
goes into this. So hats off to them.
And it's the same with domestic players here.
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
For Cherie here to make the team and stay in the team, she's had to perform at events to be seen to be producing.
Absolutely.
And she's done that for a long period of time. And, the challenges for people to get out there and do the
Absolutely.
same.
Absolutely. Bit of a loose head to come back here, but
Might not be so loose if Fiona draws it back into those yellow
no,
ones.
which I hope she does. Come on, Fiona.
Yeah,
Come
she's
on.
close.
Oh, that's a bloody good effort.
I'd call this a race to the lollies here, because Cherie will be looking to sit the yellows or pull that jack,
Who's going to get it
a little
first?
slice of the jack, and then it's a one bowl shootout.
Yep. Race to the lollies. I like that.
Yeah. As you can see from what's in front of us on the table,
that's
lollies are valuable.
Yes.
Oh, she's close.
Someone's going to get a multiple
gonna
here. I
say.
can feel it. Who's it going to be?
Because the last thing you want to do is come in there a little bit narrow and slice it yourself.
Well, I
So
would.
you've-
Yeah. I'm sort of thinking Fiona can sort of sit the other side of the head somehow.
I think she's looking under the
Cover
back
and
with a bit of weight on.
count. Yeah.
You wouldn't want to slice it though. Okay.
She probably would have went half a
Yeah.
bowl
So
closer
she
to the
may be
jack.
holding a couple, Brian.
She was half a bowl closer to the jack there. She sort of almost cuts off that shot of Cherie's, but not to be.
Potential here to draw it around the corner for multiple, but again, a slice is, as Alex would say, a slice of what? What's the term he uses?
Oh, you'd know better than me,
Oh,
mate.
he
I've only
used it all through the
commentated with him
outdoor.
once.
Slice of hell, I think it is.
It's a game of millimetres, as we all know, ladies and gents.
Well, she's taking her time.
Looks
It's
like
obviously
2
gonna-
yellow.
2 yellow, there we go. She's taking her time. It's an important part here. She's 3 behind. Chance to go even or ahead. If it goes bad, you could be multiples down.
That's exactly right.
Right, she's on the forehand.
Oh, she's
the
not
look on her
happy.
face there. She's made it no worse.
No.
Rueful smile. One thing I know about Cherie, she will smile all the way through.
Yeah. Well,
Win or lose.
yes. So 2 yellow there, which makes the score 11-6, 10-6.
10-6.
Oh, I prefer 11, but okay, I'll have to settle with 10. I think.
There's no bias in this commentary at all.
No.
Come on, Cherie.
No. Of course not.
There we go. The scoreboard says 11.
Yeah, I thought
In
it
the
was
background.
11. Oh, good,
There
I'm
we
on
go.
fire today. I am on fire.
Can we go time out and get a sub?
I might get bashed if I'm not careful.
Quite timely, the president of New Zealand Indoor Bowls
Oh.
walked in here and had a look at you.
Did he? Did he?
did.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, the
I think
official
he's just given me permission. You can be run out of town.
Terrific guy, Graham. What
is.
a job he did at the Test series in Invercargill.
Yeah.
Fantastic, and yeah, great guy as well. So had a good chat with him yesterday, as I did with most people, catching up with them.
Those that don't run away.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, have you been down to Invercargill at all?
Yeah,
James?
we had a nationals there in
James?
2012,
Okay, yep.
and I play charter club bowls in New Zealand.
All right,
so we
yep.
have a decent competition there.
Yes.
We have our own charter club nationals.
Yeah, he did
And
quite
I've-
well in that, didn't he, Graham?
Yeah, he does. Yes.
Yeah.
He's, I think we've been 3 times in the past, and they're due to go back there next year.
Yep, great.
This year's charter club nationals is here in Brooks Road.
Got a museum there called Transport World.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, that place is fantastic. Yeah, so if you're ever in the area,
Yep.
Aussies, take your jackets. Rains a lot down there, but it's a nice part of the world. Chance here for
Hospitality's
Fiona.
great.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I've been told by Graham that the price of my horses this year is through the roof.
Right. Famous for their cheese rolls, aren't they?
So, Great host though.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, I was just saying there. If you're ever in Southland down that area, have a cheese roll. You won't be disappointed. Great shot from Fiona there just before. She cut off supply there for Cherie. She
you
needs
go,
to
she's
squeeze
on the
this
draw
jack
here.
out. She's close.
Yeah, that's a great
Good shot.
That's the way to come back after the last end where she probably let a
Yep.
chance go by. That's your room.
Yep. All right. So if you're Fiona here, and I'm going to get this wrong because I haven't had one wrong for a while, you're almost playing Cherie's shot here.
So you're what
Playing
do you
it
call
through.
Playing it through.
Yep, half a foot. You go with the jack, squeeze it in. You're up by 5 shots.
Very close between the black and yellow. Wouldn't like to call it.
Let's see here because
You can't play this tentatively.
the other idea
Yeah.
is what I would have called what she's doing, which would be to get to the black,
Yep.
minimise the chance of a number.
No, but this is yeah.
And she's
Brilliant.
only taking that because if she played the other hand, Hannah got it right. Cherie draws it 3 for 3. So
Darren Turner, who I commentated with in
yes, I know Daz
in
well, yeah.
Invercargill, he just absolute lies. He's just written here in a message. He goes, "It only rains at night time in Invercargill." That is absolute rubbish, Darren. It rained every day.
Well, that's because
We
of
were
winter,
there.
the sun hardly comes out.
We were there 10 days and it rained every day during the day because I went from Transport World and I got absolutely drenched. So wash your mouth out, Darren. Nice to hear from you anyway, mate.
They're very patriotic, those Southern boys. They don't like criticism of their town.
Oh, I wore a Southland shirt the other day, actually. Great shot here. Good shot. You can see
Oh,
Ashley
there we go,
Diamond
Ashley
there.
Diamond.
Yep. Cherie's, are they husband?
Partners.
Partner?
Two.
Husband? Yeah.
Yeah, lovely daughter, Miley. She's
Yeah.
here somewhere.
11-8.
Linda McCurdy in the background.
Linda McCurdy's a lovely lady too. Former New Zealand representative.
Yes. Current North Island captain.
Yep. So yeah, you're going to hear a lot of noise today. It's, as they would say in golfing terms, moving day. It's moving day today. So
It's funny, like I don't know what your experience is on that. I remember 2007 here. Dean Gilshan was skipper of the men's mixed fours playing against Sarge.
yes,
And he turned around and commented to me at the time that the Kiwis are very quiet by comparison to the Aussies. I
right.
don't know if that's still the case,
I
but at the
wouldn't-
time
yeah.
he thought we should be making a lot more noise.
Okay. Yep. No, I dare say that's not the
I
case
haven't been
anymore.
to a test in Australia, but I believe last year in Ballarat the Kiwis were quite noisy.
Yeah, I would say
One in particular,
yes. Who's now playing?
who's now playing.
One, none other than Kylie Gould.
That's what it's about, though. You celebrate those things you can celebrate.
Absolutely. Yep.
One of the best of those I've come across would be the late Grant Harvey. He was a good celebrator of a good bowler, a good shot.
I had the pleasure of meeting Grant once, and yeah, lovely guy.
Yeah.
Sorely missed. So Fiona would be quite disappointed with that. I would
Yeah.
suggest she could have hidden that jack.
Yep.
Again, at this level, you've got to take those chances. Another thing, I'm letting out another secret from the chat today. Joe said,
Keep going.
do a bad bowl, don't do it twice. Sounds bloody obvious to me, but
Yeah.
sometimes the obvious has to be said.
I don't always have the choice.
Yeah.
One follows the other
Well,
out of sheer course.
Yeah, well, I'm usually saying in a singles game, don't do it 3 times.
I think Sheree will be looking to overplay this a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah.
Get the bowl, get the jack clean. She's
Yep.
close.
Great shot.
And that's probably the bowl she needed. She got some confidence from the last end. Drew the shot beautifully.
Absolutely.
And again, it highlights the effectiveness of your first 2 bowls.
That's right. That's exactly right.
Fiona had the chance to shut it out,
Yep.
and she missed it. And then Sheree played a good bowl.
Tell you
and here's
what.
another good one coming back
Oof.
again.
Well, she'll be happy enough with the weight. If she got
Yep.
just under, she would have been
One
very
black.
close anyway.
There we go, one black. Sheree be looking to draw that split, sit the black down, fill the hole.
Absolutely.
Yeah. You don't want to pinch on your green here. You'd hate to sit the yellow down being narrow.
Yes.
So what other secrets can you give us from this morning's meeting?
No, I think I've given away enough. It's a good thing they can't hear me commentating
I'm
because I might
taking
be.
notes.
Yeah, I might be told I can't go to the chats anymore. So, no, I've given away enough.
Kind of suspicious you could be a spy and you're feeding us false information.
That's right. I could be. Yeah.
Close here.
Great shot.
Yeah, that's it. So she's still sitting on 1,
Yeah.
but she's got a very good one. I don't think Fiona will be looking at forehand to yellow. I think that's too risky.
No, I think she'll be
She'll
playing
be
the other
drawing-
hand.
Draw that split.
Draw
sit
through
down.
to the split, and even
Yeah.
if she goes 1 down, she solidifies the head to make sure it's not a multiple.
There we go.
That's Sheree's daughter,
Yes.
1 black.
so it is only the 1.
Yep. While he's watching Mum,
Yeah. Might be a star of the future.
there you go. If you ever need motivation, your daughter watching you.
Great shot. That's a great shot.
What a bowl.
Fiona Pearson, take a bow. Brilliant. She's just, look at her. She's no emotion. Yep.
Yep.
2 yellow. Wowee. That's brilliant, Fiona. You're my hero. Wish I could do that. Mount Gambier will be cheering. I know that. There'll be plenty of them back home watching, I'm sure.
It's probably easy to show no emotion when you're used to doing those shots.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Another day in the office. Yeah. Brilliant stuff.
I'll be dining out on that shot for probably the rest of the season.
I was very lucky enough when I trialled because I trialled for the team
Yes.
unsuccessfully once again, but I played a couple of games with Fiona, and yeah, she was great to play with. You know,
Yeah.
really, really cool, calm, collected, good sense of humour.
Sure, there's a bit on the tight side. The weight's good.
Yep. G'day, Scotty Hodgetts. Good to see you back on board, mate. Get back to work. Sure, you should be working. It's only 11:52 there. And Chris Dudman.
Well
He
done.
played?
Yes, he
Played here in
2007.
Pukekohe, yep.
Yes.
So good to see you on board, guys.
I was lucky enough 2007. I was one of the welcoming committee that went to the airport and picked up the Australian team. I
Yes.
think in those days we had vans and
Yep.
the locals drove them, and had the pleasure to drive Duddy around.
Yep.
He did mock me from my backing of the trailer.
Yes. Bit of ribbing before hostilities commence.
Well, I think he was waiting to unload his bag and get to the club for maybe something to drink or someday.
Daddy, I'm wanting a drink. I don't believe it.
I might have been cutting into his personal time a little bit.
Shot here.
Slide
Oh.
I have to clean my face. It's nice to lollies here. You miss here a little bit wider. You want to get the side of the jack or get it clean.
Absolutely.
Sip the yellows is fine. You'd hate to slice it.
Yeah. It's a bit similar to the head we had before,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yep.
Who's going to get it first? That's the big bowl, this. Yeah, they're all big bowls, but
Yeah.
needs to get
Friction
down.
wide, yeah. Should be disappointed there. I mean, it doesn't. It's probably stops the opportunity to drop a big number.
Yep, I agreed.
Fiona now is probably worried about how to protect it. She's going to change hands.
play
But
across
Shree
the
would have
head.
liked to have sat there for 3 and
Yeah, for
put
sure.
the pressure on.
She's a tad wider than I thought she would have been. Oh well.
There he goes. A little shelf there though. The spot
Yeah,
between the yellow
chance
and
here
the
for
jack.
Cherie. So the jack just went off next door. I think Simon Thomas took it off, but I could be wrong.
Really?
Because Zappa, I think Zappa drew shot, or second shot, and then yeah, they're taking the bowls back. So that tells me the jack went off. So
So Australia currently lead 5-1.
yep, and the map next door, the ladies fours. If that score is correct, New Zealand's off to a flyer there,
huge.
12 zip.
And that was
So-
another tuning one yesterday. I think Australia were 9-1.
Yep,
Yep.
something around that mark. But
Yeah, it was, yes.
we're hoping for a reversal there, so maybe that's what will happen. There'll be a reversal.
of time.
13-12, we'll take that.
It's, losing by 1's not bad. Oh, sorry, you've been
No,
the other way.
no,
Oh,
in our favour, of course.
look, you've always been optimistic, man.
Yeah,
Close here.
great shot.
Great shot. That could be a
Could be
multiple there.
could be a full count. That was executed to perfection. And that's Shelf, I mean, yeah, she's
Yeah,
plenty
yeah.
of freedom there.
And that was the value of her third bowl. Like
Yep.
she progressed ahead. She might not have sat there for the shot, but she took the number away that she could drop.
Absolutely.
And created the chance to get a number.
Just while they're doing the counting up here of the enemy bowl, as I would call it, the motel where we're staying at.
4.
Four black there at the Avita.
That makes it
Motor
13,
Lodge.
12 to
We've
yellow.
got flags out the front. I'm not sure whether we did this or they did this, but there's a fresh Aussie flag out the front of the,
Is
the
it really?
motel, yes. So the Pukekohe hospitality.
I think we've been far too nice. I really do.
So, yeah, it's sitting proudly there.
To tell a little story here, actually, so we've obviously got the 2 flags on the
Yes,
wall
that's
behind.
what prompted my imagination. Yeah,
Yeah,
my,
yeah, well,
my
like-
story there.
We set up the hall on the Wednesday night.
Yep.
I came in first thing on Thursday to get ready, and they're held up there by blue tack, and the Australian one actually fallen to the floor. And I thought, oh, that could be an
that's
omen.
an omen. Oh, no, we
Yeah.
don't like that.
And, well, little do we know.
That get there 2 foot, come our way, turn that one out.
Tad short there from Fiona. Great line.
That's what I like to see in singles, you know, is that first bowl effectiveness, first
Yep.
bowl effectiveness. And, you know, you only get one chance to put pressure on first, usually.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So Shree has a chance here to drop one on top. Fiona will have one in the way.
She's stalking it.
She is, she likes it. There you go.
Great shot.
And again, while there's 2 shots there, there's an opportunity both hands to sit there, get
Absolutely.
in the
Oh,
head.
she can use that outside black to
Yeah.
get back to the jack there.
Still doing the same job,
It happens very quickly in singles. You know, you're 2 bowls in, and before you know it, you're trying to save a number or
Yeah,
create a
that's
number.
right. Good effort from Fiona there.
She's going to take a quick look at this because she's well aware. One on the front of that jack.
I think she has to change hands unless she's going behind.
I'm pretty sure she's going to play the forehand.
Yep.
Even if you sit to the yellow or
Yep.
sit down, your
Yep.
bowl stays in the way.
Draw through there. One, make it 2 down. You know, get him on the nose, get off that. You know, just draw onto the teeth.
She's close.
It's the edge. Didn't need it. It's a
Yeah,
good bowl.
It looks good. There's 3 there, and it can be good, but
Yeah.
it does give Fiona the chance.
She can play with a bit more
positive.
freedom here, yeah.
Yeah, off the outside black.
She could get the,
jack.
you can almost get the
forward.
jack forward, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, gives you a chance to get behind the jack and sit there. And
Yeah, Jimmy's hoping for a tight bowl
Jimmy
here.
always looking for the negative.
She's a tad wide, if anything. This is a big bowl for Sheree.
Oh yeah.
David Speechley, nice to see you
Ideally
tuning
here,
in again, mate.
Ideally here, I think you're looking to draw to the yellow, maybe turn it sits down.
Yep.
Front of jack, you know, something that gets in the way because she saw this opportunity, Fiona,
Yep.
to get up there off that last yellow and the jack goes forward. Shot bowl comes out.
So we got Specs, David Speechley tuning in. He's just said to me, doing a great job, Fluff. I just thought I'd read that bit out before the sledge that's coming. Worried about the night session tonight, though. I will not be doing the night session. You'll be relieved to know. We have a special guest, but I'll announce that later on, who that is. So rest assured, David. Got to help out the local club
Local
here.
nightlife.
Yeah. Big bowl here. Scheme of things.
She's in the title line.
No, she's not there. However,
Doesn't mind being in the way.
It's result B, yeah.
There is absolutely nothing to do on the backhand here, right?
No, except lay the yellow down and drop through.
oh, you could,
Yeah.
you could smack the front yellow. I'd love to just do that to see what had happened. She's close, Fiona.
Oh,
That's a great bowl. She may still be one down, but it's a
black one in the
great
front one
bowl.
might have saved her a fraction.
Yeah. One.
She might have got down to the jack if that black wasn't
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
and
Yeah, that's what I
30
was
all,
thinking. Sprung
played
it forward.
12.
So she's come right back into it, Cherie.
Potentially
30 all now.
squeezed it. What are we...
Oh, for everyone at home, that's just James butting in again. So, welcome back, James.
It's just good to be here, you know. It's good to be a part of the crew, you know.
Yes, he's popping in and out. So good on you, James.
It's very nervy out there. And it's very loud when they decide to be loud.
And that's why we love playing these games in front of the crowd, right?
Absolutely.
That's right.
I'm a showman, so that's what I was born to do.
Always said that about you. You're a showman.
Well, we'll go with Showman. What does Emma think?
No, she's well concentrating, mate. Don't you put her off.
There's a little sly grin there. She's not
She's
saying
Mrs.
much.
Showman.
He just wants to be part of the show, you know.
The big show. Sheree looking to double down.
All right, the key when you've fought back to all square in singles is to not relax.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
that's right.
That's right.
That's exactly right.
And if you're going to miss, long and relevant to
Yep.
just passes is good.
Lock it in there, Fiona, please.
I haven't had two eyes on this game. Are the players favouring one side of the mat?
Sheree's been going backwards and forwards with her first bowl. Her first initial bowl to a bare jack, she's tried both forehand and backhand.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think she's favouring one over the other. I think she's just deciding, sometimes looking for a change.
That
Flip it over.
question's far too technical for me, so I'll just let Jason answer that.
I do think this hand she's on now, the forehand, is sweeping back a little bit better.
That was certainly the observation that was made on the Wednesday practice.
Yep, the forehand
Yep.
this way is
Yep.
sweeping
Is
more.
that,
Yeah,
is that the one that holds with a little bit of weight, though?
I think it may be going the other way, going down the other way on the other side. I remember on practice seeing Sean Blackburn say the same.
Close, Fiona. Oof.
To be honest, I'm not used to that sort of precise
Yeah.
technical
That's why
terms on the
we're-
mat.
that's why we're here.
They're either good or
Yeah,
bad.
yeah.
Not me, they're bad.
Yellow.
Yellow's holding.
This is great stuff from Macca out there.
Yeah, he's doing a great job, actually. Hope he watches this back when I've left the
Sheree's
country.
closed her eyes and she doesn't like it.
No, she knew she was tight out the
Yeah.
hand.
A chance here for Fiona.
Do you reckon I don't...
Backhand.
I think
Backhand
that last
under to
black
make
bowl,
3.
that last black bowl takes away a lot of her good results. She'd have to be absolutely precise. There is the open draw for 2, remember?
Yeah.
I know. I reckon. This is one of these play the shot, get the shot sort of thing. She's got a
It
chance
is,
to
it
make
is
3.
quite a way forward though. It is quite a way forward of the jack. So
It
you
might
have to
not-
play weight to get under it.
Yeah, it might
I think
not
it's
be...
there. I think it's there, but
Could
This is
be
where you
right.
see
This,
your level
she's
of
thinking about
confidence. Yeah.
it looked a
No.
lot tight. Yeah, it looked a
Yeah.
lot tighter from where we're at this angle here, but front on it looked like a lot easier.
I dare say, Fluff, you're a man who
close.
likes to see a shot, play a shot.
yes.
Model.
Great shot. Great shot.
Yeah.
Look, that's a great result too. So, yeah. And look, it is a
Well,
draw
you dropped the
game.
last 2 ends.
2. And that's 15-13. Played 30.
So how's my? I've ordered a counties shirt,
Yeah.
which is the counties jacket that Macca's wearing.
Yep.
I've ordered a shirt. How's that travelling, mate?
Phone call was made this morning.
Yes.
It's in pre-production.
Pre-production.
It'll be
Oof.
available at 4:30 today.
Magnificent.
So we need to get these games over and done with. So
Yeah.
we get down to the store and set you up in our kit.
Fantastic, mate. Looking forward to it. I've got quite a selection of indoor bowl shirts. So Jason's been very kind to provide me with a couple of his old ones. So I might have a few people at home starting to call me Jason Parker.
One is stenciled.
Yes. Yeah.
The good news is when you're in Australia, it's somewhere I'm not infamous.
Yeah.
They won't come and arrest you. They may still be looking for me.
Yeah.
I've been there.
I'm going to mention this on the live stream anyway. I don't know whether I should, but one of our travelling supporters arrived this morning on the red-eye flight. And he's forgotten, well, he hasn't forgotten his passport. He's lost his passport.
Oh, you may be stuck here.
So you might have a new player for your centre if he can't get back.
Oh, no.
But yeah, we were talking at brunch about what happens in that scenario, but we're not quite sure.
So you lost it somewhere in transit.
In transit, yeah, because he got through Melbourne Airport, and unless Melbourne Airport security is that bad, but I don't think it is. Customs there, but yeah, but anyway.
Maybe it's been found on the plane. You would have had it going through customs, wouldn't you?
Yeah, but I will be seeking further information. Yeah, well, no one else needs it, do they?
That's
Great
a good
shot.
comeback after last end.
Fiona's sort of got to get this out here. She may look to play onto her yellow just to roll the black over a couple of times, just to get, even if she gets the jack to the box. You probably call it a square, don't you? But we call it a box. But
Yeah, no, it's a square.
yeah. So
And again, terminologies, right?
Yeah,
So obviously marked the singles yesterday.
No,
The
she's-
jack gets thrown incorrectly by, I think it was Paul.
yes,
Ian gets the jack,
Yep.
throws it short.
yep,
That's the one rule I didn't look up
Yep.
because in our game
it goes on the dot.
it goes a lot. So I look up at the guys and I go, where's it go? And then
Yep.
I put it on the spot.
Yep.
So I go to put it on the top of the box.
Oh right.
Because that in our game is the
That's
spot.
the spot,
And they look at
yeah.
me like,
No,
what are you
no.
doing?
Yeah, I did
There's a
notice
big-
you do that.
There's
Yeah.
a big spot in the middle.
Yeah. No, because we did talk about it in commentary. James asked the question, what happens?
Yeah.
And I winged it. I mean, I thought it's got to be our rule, and it was.
You can't be good, be lucky.
That's right. And then I was like, I need a rule book here, you know. Dave went ferreting around for one, and I'm like, no, I didn't need that at all. It was in the program, most of the stuff, so.
I spoke to Ian before the game, obviously marking, and I said to him,
Yep. Man of many words, hey?
oh yeah, he was, I got about
Oh, yeah,
three.
did all right yesterday. Yeah.
And I said to him, trust me, if you want to know, I'll give you as close a prediction as I can. If it's not close, I'll say
Yeah.
I don't think it's. If it's close, I'll say I don't favour one or the other.
Yeah.
He said, no, I won't ask you anything. I'm like,
He had you pegged, didn't he?
oh, like, oh, you're a man after your own heart. Then at one stage he comes up to me and he says, can I use a torch?
Yes.
And I'm like,
yeah.
how the hell do I know? It's your game.
A big chance here, just diverting for a sec. Big chance here for Fiona. She set herself up really well with that third bowl of hers.
Lay the black down, move it back.
Yeah, and just on that torch rule, I mean, we may see it again today, you never know, but since the last Nationals, international, they are allowed to use a torch mid-end
Yes.
to see who's got shot or not, which is a new innovation.
And that torch cannot come into contact with the mat.
Yeah, that's your rule. So I'm
Well,
assuming
wide
it's your rule here as well. The rule here as well. I'm not sure.
Yeah, now, don't quote me on the exact year, but up until recently, and I'm going back probably 3-4 years ago,
Yep.
the rule was brought in to say you can't put anything on the mat when before the end of the end. So we used to be able to insert weights under the bowls, but not anymore. And what do we do? Here we go, Alex Reid, welcome. In the national game, you can break the sidelines. This is because on the longer Australian mats, you sometimes need to break the sidelines to take enough green. Yeah, and that is correct. I was talking with Joe, no, it was Sarge about that during the week, Alex, and I was saying we watched the final, was it the triples in Australia, in Tasmania?
Yep.
And I was commenting to him about,
Yes.
I noticed that you couldn't finish high side of the jack, you're always sort of sweeping back to the
That's
middle.
all
and
square,
you
played
couldn't-
14.
Yep.
You couldn't
so
take enough green, and
Yep.
he was saying that's why.
our
breaking the
rule
box-
is it's got to go through the front of the box.
Yeah.
So breaking
break the side
you
as
can.
well.
Yeah. So Alex is correct. And look, the reason more for that is not just because of what you've indicated about taking enough green. It's just about as long as it's through the front of the box, it's a legal bowl, and it just gives you the ability to use the box,
Yeah.
particularly with the wider hands. And it is quite floor dependent at times. So that match you watched the other week, I watched a bit of it too.
Yep.
And one hand you could not get wide
No.
enough. It was still swooping. So for a draw, unless you're chasing that jack or you're trying to land a bowl,
Yep.
it was very hard to draw to the middle, the middle of the line without crossing. Unless you got a bit of a wobbler, but I don't have one of them.
No.
No, as Scotty Hodgetts mentioned in the comments, it's just a chuck and
Great
hope,
idea by Fiona.
chuck and hope scenario with my game. Yeah, hope for the best.
I'm sure there's many people out there, as well as people beside you, that can relate.
Yeah,
We're not all good enough to be at this level.
no, that's it.
It's probably the one rule I reckon in the hybrid game. If you were to say to me in our New Zealand game what would be beneficial, I think that breaking the side of the square would be amazing.
Yep.
Purely because it gives you the ability to go under and around blocks and short bowls, and our
Yep.
mats are a little bit shorter. And
I got over across the box a little bit on Monday night at your club night. No one said anything because they knew it wasn't going to get close.
there was a complaint.
You're kidding.
That was from me.
Oh. Yeah, because I didn't know the rules. I just, I mean, that's just how
But
we would
try to
play
be good
back home.
hosts. We're good hosts. Although we did manage to beat you.
Yeah, oh, well, everyone beat us.
Well,
One of my teammates is there in the crowd. I've forgotten her name now. The lady who played middle pin on Monday. But
trying to think who was
she
with
just
you.
came back from Mexico.
Oh, Angela.
Yeah,
Yes. Angela and Ryan
Yeah.
went to Mexico on holiday.
yes, nice lady.
Yeah, very nice. She's been a member of our team for a long time here.
So Fiona, she looking just to draw through the jack to her own.
Yeah, she'd have to. She was a
You
bit
know?
unlucky last bowl to open it up and give it and give that position to Cherie. Cherie's probably a bit filthy on herself for not taking the chance to move it. And
I think, well, she took, sort of, she'd want to be doing it here because I don't want to see another creative shot from Cherie, to be fair. She's good at those. Got to get down here. She's close. Oh, she's stiff, but she's got 3 out of 4 there. So Cherie will need to get another
This
one
is
in
where
there.
you get nervy, like
There's a plan on there. That black onto the yellows gets rid
Yeah.
of that black. So Cherie definitely needs to, which she will. I think she'll get another one in there.
I play a lot here with one of my good mates, Roger Andrew, and
Yep.
one of his terms is sometimes you play their shot before they can.
Yep.
So
Yep.
I wouldn't be upset if Cherie played up, got the jack, gave it away, and
Yep.
there was no possibility of the multiple to be dropped.
She's
Yeah,
that plant's still on. She might not
might
play
only-
it, but I reckon that plant's.
might only see half a bowl though, and then they're a bit offset, so you need a lot of weight to get them in, I think.
Yeah, I'd love this shot.
But you can
I probably
toss it
wouldn't hit it, but I'd
on the
love it.
backhand, you get onto the jack and the black and just squeeze it.
Yeah.
Squeeze it to the left as we see it.
Oh, jeez. I'd lick my lips at this, but... Can I just have one bowl? Is that allowed?
From a New Zealand perspective, for sure. Get out there, play them all, mate. Sarge, you agree? yeah, no. He
She's
doesn't
close
like you to
here.
play any.
Fiona. What a shot, Fiona. Great shot. Brilliant. She played the percentage. Glenn's happy.
He smiled a lot this week.
Yeah. Oh, he does that. You don't know what he's thinking sometimes when he's smiling. But it's definitely 2.
2.
2,
Yellow.
yep.
There we go.
17-15, played 15.
9 ends to go here, guys. So we're in the last
We're in a
third.
dogfight.
Yeah.
Good to see on the right hand side there. There's a lot of hats and streamers and flags. And
They went
scarves
shopping.
and-
They went shopping this morning, I'm told. Came back with a lot of paraphernalia from King Street,
King Street,
Pukekohe.
Pukekohe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was busy there today. One thing, and this is totally non-bowling related, but just something we noticed. You have in King Street there, you've got angle parking.
Yes.
You've got poles between the car parks and the footpath.
Yep.
We saw 4 cars that were leaning right up against the poles. Like,
Well, we drive by
not
touch.
hitting them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bizarre.
We're driving by touch.
Yeah. We've got a score update here. As someone from Australia tries
It's like
to call
most
me,
things in
go
our
away.
lives, Fluff. You don't know you've gone too far until you hit somebody.
That's right.
Or somebody hits you.
So here we go. We're probably halfway through the session. Women's 4s. The Aussies making a slight comeback there. It's 12-3. Men's singles. Wow. Yeah, 12-11. Ian's going to win that, I reckon. 12-1 in the men's 4s.
fours.
That's a big
So
result
those
for
two
Australia.
fours games, the way they sit, the middle
Yep.
results. Yep.
Mixed 4s. 14-5 to New Zealand.
That's a turnaround. Yesterday at this stage it would have been about 4-all.
That's right. And we've got the ladies singles here. So as it stands, New Zealand's up in 4 games and Australia's up in 2. But of those 4, there are
Very close.
some close games
Yeah.
there. So
A lot of water under those bridges.
absolutely. Oh, the mixed fours was the wrong way around.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, that's better. Oh, we like that.
Oh, that's a middle match as well, huh?
So Australia, I'll just correct that.
Is that
So
just because Sarge walked in there?
they're messing with my head here. 3 of the 5 games, Australia's leading in 3. So, but yeah, long way to go in this session. So, but in 2 of them, we're up reasonably well, which is fantastic. So let's keep that going. I think if Australia win this session,
Yep.
it's huge. Like
Oh,
for
yeah.
us, regardless of the margin, it's
Well, it mirrors
huge.
yesterday, doesn't it?
Yep.
You know,
Yep.
you come out hot, you put the pressure on.
Yep.
Yesterday, New Zealand fought back well enough
Good
to
shot
sit
there.
back and tie the session, but
Yes.
at some stage you need to win those sessions.
I think that was good that Sarge stayed in while the score update was being typed in because, he was able to correct a few errors that Dave Archer might have made on the screen. I'm watching you, mate. I'm watching you, yeah. Dave was just being hopeful, he says. No, all good. It's all
I
good,
think he
good fun
just said he
here.
wants that jacket back too.
Yeah. Not a chance. Yeah, I love vests. They're fantastic.
Oh, that's a good shot. Very unlucky there.
That was stiff. That was stiff.
I thought she had that square. So Cherie's sitting 3, maybe 4 there. 2, maybe 3 with the chance to add for 4.
Yeah. This is...
It's got to be a forehand draw, doesn't it?
oh, look, yeah.
All day.
I don't know what there is to think about, to be fair. You're just beating those wing yellows and...
All I can think of is she's played the other hand and just wants to just repeat it. But
No, that's...
forehand does it right.
That would
she's
be
thinking.
that would not be the shot to play, in my humble opinion.
No.
No.
Something's unsettled, eh?
Well, it's not us, because we're in that door on the right.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. And as Dave's just commented, she was a bit wide last end with the bonus shot, so she's taken the time, which is something that not a lot of people take the time to do.
No, I want to get it over
Speaks to
with.
concentration.
Oh,
Is that Ian Wheeler
she's
in the
not happy.
background there, David?
She's not happy with that.
No, she's not. She's played the green.
Something's up. Looks a little bit.
Might have overthunk that, I think.
Well, she looks a little bit
Overthought
sort of. Yeah. Something's disturbed her. Okay. I'm surprised, but anyway, they are human.
Out with the measures again.
What are your hands like on a measure, Jason?
I've-
Mine on a morning session after
After a hard night.
a couple of frothies is not great, to be fair.
I've measured in a few big games, but I certainly wouldn't be too scared to say umpire come in here. I don't want to do
Yeah,
this. And
yeah.
what I do hate is you've got the angle bowl, the angle yellow there,
Yep.
and it's got the grooves in. And you know, you can measure and you get your calipers in the groove.
Yeah,
and you
yeah,
can,
yep.
You know, you can move a bowl and move the jack. So I'm always cautious of bowls that are sitting.
So interestingly,
here.
this is Les Clark, who's
Yes.
umpiring. He's from
Yes.
Victoria, from rural Victoria. Lovely fella. Been an umpire for a long time. I would have thought he would have chocked that bowl.
Well, I would have thought you'd start with the flat bowl first.
Yeah. Anyway,
Anyway, it's yellow.
and look, he's as straight as an arrow, mate. Like
Yep.
yeah, no issues in that regard. I had a chat with him last night. He did a measure here yesterday, and he was in and out within
Yeah.
30 seconds.
Yep.
And I said to him, I said, geez, you did that measure quick. And he said to me, he just goes,
Nothing to discuss.
mate, it was easy. Yeah. Get it done, get out of the way.
Just looking at the men's fours there was a drive by somebody, and now there's no black bowls left.
I'm thinking that was Daniel French,
French.
getting in before Simon Thomas did.
Clearing the way for Simon.
Yeah, get the tongue wagging, you know.
Well, Shree's down on 2 knees. She's been bowling on 1 knee, now she's down to 2.
All right.
So she's obviously had a reset and thought about something. And Yeah, Fiona's not far away here. Didn't quite get it clean. All square, 16 ends played. It's there to play for.
Well, that was a.
It's been a bit seesawy, hasn't it?
It was a big end, that for Cherie. I mean, I'm surprised there wasn't a 4 going on the board, but in any case, it's very close.
She's reset. And
Yep.
as I said, made the decision to bowl on 2 knees. She's obviously felt something. Maybe she's got a sore knee or something.
Maybe. She's quite tense. She looks quite tense there.
We call it focused.
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, what's that?
I wouldn't know. I've seen other people do it.
Very close, favour black.
I mean, it is. I mean, I totally get the situation. I'm not, quibbling about that. But, yeah, just her demeanour's changed a little bit in the last end or two. That's just my observation.
Yep. And I think it may have been down to a couple of the bowls she's played. And
Yep.
you're in your head, you're thinking,
Yep.
what do I do different?
I mean, you sort of
How
got
do I
to
stop doing
I
something?
think you've got to
I'm
let that go,
Yeah.
You can next end and as best you can, but it's not easy. Fiona here, got to chase that jack. What's she done?
There's a grimace. Oh, she got the
Okay.
shot.
Didn't see what happened, but she got the shot. That's all right.
And what are you doing here? Because you have the opportunity to A.
You're
you
turning
can
that
draw
black
down,
over, aren't you?
You draw down the forehand, you can squeeze it. You
Yeah.
draw the black down, but or you get the edge of the yellow and jack goes across. Problem is, different weights.
Yeah. She'll have, as the Southlanders would say, Darren will appreciate this, she'll have a wee look at it.
A wee looky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me, Darren, if you can, if you're still listening, mate, tell me how good the cheese rolls are. Still having them, mate? Because I don't eat them with my figure at the moment, but I've been looking for a cheese roll up here and I couldn't find one.
Looking at that last angle, you can get to the backhand to that yellow and it will move past the jack clean.
Yeah.
So she may be looking for that.
She's got a
looking
couple
at
of
that.
options, hasn't she?
She does. But you wouldn't want to be narrow and get the black with too much weight
No.
and bring the penalty into play.
Really. Jeez, I tell you what, next door,
Yeah,
I think
she's
Simon Thomas
awfully-
is going to be short.
Awfully yellow, isn't it?
Yeah. Or Daniel, whomever.
Yeah, this must be down to Simon because you're walking up the mat.
This will be, watch the bowls here. There'll be a fair few going off the mat, I reckon. She's
Yeah,
looking
looking.
for that black. She's close.
She's got it. Yeah,
Good shot.
okay.
I reckon she's only one down, Fiona here.
Yep.
So,
So what do you think she'll look to do? You think she'll take the chance to play through that black?
well, she's got no harm. There's no harm, really. Weight's critical here if she does play that.
Yep.
She just doesn't, on the other
Well, you give
hand,
yourself a chance. If you get square and get a piece of jack, you can potentially
well,
make 3.
that's
stay
right.
there for 4.
I mean, you can get the ride off that wall, that black wall.
I see Simon's put a black bowl amongst
Ah,
the
yep,
yellows.
Yep, of course he has. Still, Australia's got a few in there. I like the look of that head
So
for us.
they're only 6 ends in.
Oh yeah, we'll be getting quite a bit of that game. Yeah, which will be great. Wish these people would stop calling me.
It's immigration.
We
They've
found
re-
your mate's passport.
No, they've revoked yours. There we go. She's played the shot we call.
Fiona, what have you done? This is close. Oh, just went with it. Great effort.
Action wide.
Great effort. One it is. So 18-17
So
to
it's
New
18,
Zealand.
17 to black, played 17.
Thanks, Macca.
Tell you what, we could go have a break now.
We could. We just let Macca do the work.
That could be the commentary of the future, you know. You just mic you up, you go out there
Yeah.
and mark it and just call it as it comes up the mat. You can just say yes or no.
They were commentating while they'd be, oh, he's failed again. Short again.
Well, no, we're not commentating your bowls.
I've been live streamed a few times in outdoor, and yeah, you watch it back and you go, oh my god, my delivery's terrible.
I know.
So, quite the experience.
Was lucky enough a couple of years ago. I was part of the North Harbour Outdoor Squad. And
Oh,
I
yeah,
did some
yep.
videoing of our deliveries, and I still get nervous thinking about what I saw.
Yeah, no, it's a bit of fun. Good shot from Fiona. Like we talked about earlier, that first bowl.
First bowl pressure.
Yep.
Yep. I know young Nathan Trowell practicing for this.
Yep.
Did a lot of 2 bowl draws, 2 bowl
Okay.
drills.
Yep.
Play 2 bowls, Other end, play 2 back.
Drills? What
Yeah,
are they?
yeah. Wow. That's something you get from 1 to 10.
All right, big chance here for
Yeah,
Fiona.
Sheree won't like where she's sitting at the moment.
Slightly past. Gets past and on the line. She's in a good spot.
Round you go. Great. Good.
I think Sheree will be looking a little bit through the head here. She's got that yellow to sit on. Sit the yellow, move the jack. Give yourself a chance. She's certainly taking her time.
Well, she's got to change his head.
Yeah.
And she is not short.
That's
Close.
the one we called, mate. Yeah, that's a good one.
So it's a bit unfortunate there for Fiona. She just didn't. She
Well-
got just past the jack. She didn't fatten it up, but
You say unfortunate, we say sporting. But in fairness, Fiona has 2 balls past the
Yep,
head. She
yep.
can maybe look forehand,
Yep,
sit under.
yep. She
which
sits
she's
on the
looking
black,
at.
or
She's
she
gonna
just
draw.
trails the jack. Yep.
She's going to draw. Maybe she thinks I've got last bowl. I just cut the count down, be relevant. Or
She's close. Fiona Pearson. Good shot. Good shot. Good shot.
well, she's certainly giving herself a chance here because any movement into the box gives her a chance of 4.
Draw right on.
Sheree's probably torn between wanting the shot and covering the back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, it's a
if you're
good
going
bowl.
to miss, that's a good miss.
She's one down.
Yeah. Takes a chance of another. Fiona looking to draw the bonus.
Draws 2 here. She goes back to 1 in front. She likes them. They like them tight, these games, don't they? These two.
Yeah, well,
Hey? Great shot here. Great shot. Brilliant.
and again, wonderful game as well. Sheree played that bowl. Fiona gets to it, moves it back and
Yeah.
gets 3 down.
Yeah.
1918 to yellow, played 18.
Get a cider.
It's still 12-3 in the men's force. I'm not sure what happened that last end.
I just think maybe somebody hasn't decided to turn the scorecards over. If she'd been a kill, the bowls would have come back to the
Well, that's
previous
right.
end,
So clearly the end was completed, but
maybe there are more ends in than that, and it's a different score.
good start from Fiona. That ideally, if I was trialling for the side and I'm leading, that's where
That's
I want
your
my
ideal.
first bowl to be.
100%.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's what I didn't do enough of in January. So that's why I'm here. But that's perfect, you know.
Well, just at this stage of your life, you've realised that what you've got to improve on.
That's right. Yeah, the only thing that changed from 2 years before was the fact I have more grey in my hair, I think. To be fair, I've learnt every time I've trialled 3 times, I've learnt more every time. So it's certainly not been a wasted experience for sure.
It's part of the environment.
That's exactly
you're
right.
hanging out in, right? You're hanging out with people
That's
that
it.
teach you good skills.
And
That's
we've
a
got
great bowl.
yeah, that's brilliant. She was able to do that because of what she did with her first, and from our perspective, Sheree didn't capitalise and get one there.
So the question here is, do you draw up to the corner of the square on the forehand, or do you look to just
I think you do.
look for the back yellow and get it off there?
No,
like
I think
Fiona
you
did a
draw
couple
into the
ends
corner
earlier?
of the square, and if you lay the yellow down once, it's not all bad because you've got one just past the head. Yep. So
I may have thought you might have reached up through the back with enough weight. If you,
yeah,
move
I mean
something.
that option was there for sure.
we need James here to tell us what we should do.
Well, yeah. Oh,
There we
don't
go.
bring Jimmy in again.
He'll be back in a second.
Even Emma
There we
doesn't
go.
want him in here.
There we go. That's a good bowl.
Just a shout out here to my best pal Ben Fern, who I said if he didn't tune in today, the wedding was off. So
I hope he's marrying somebody else and not you.
well, there's a bit of banter between a few of us. We're good mates, and yeah, they think we're like
Nice,
A married
nice to be
couple, but-
watching from Australia.
yeah,
Welcome.
yeah, and probably not doing much work either, as Ben. Yeah, so good on you, mate. Thanks for tuning in. You've done your appearance now. You can go away.
Speaking of being at work, if my boss is watching, I'm sorry.
Yeah. You're on a research tour. Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah.
So Fiona's in a good spot here. Now she might look to play that shot that you were referring to, Jason.
What's that, sorry?
She might look to play that shot now that you were referring to.
100%. She's 3 down. She's
Yep.
got to move it, got to change it. If she gets on the yellow clean, pushes it back, she's got the back bowl.
Absolutely.
Sits through the one as we look at it on the left now. She
Yep.
may fall in for shot.
Yep. Oh, it just, takes away a few options there.
Yeah. She's got 2 bowls to come, so she's looking to change it. Give herself a chance to win that last bowl.
Okay.
And this is where the skill level of these guys is shown, because
Yep.
the confidence should be there to play the shot, to give you the chance to play it with your last, because you believe you will play it well with your last.
Absolutely.
You don't overplay it. Your average club bowler might feel they need to get the shot
It's
straight
close
away.
here.
This is great. Well played.
Now they're willing for it to fall over, and it's not going to, which is brilliant for us, because Fiona can now play the other hand, lay the yellow over. I don't think there's a lot of jack movement. I think there's a gap between the jack and the yellow.
I don't think she'll play with too much weight in case she's narrow. I think she'll just look to just draw to it and just sit it.
Yep. She doesn't need to play too much. No. Rolls the black over.
Yep.
And
Even just rolls it off.
yep.
If you're a bit wide, you draw around and get to the back and maybe
and-
stop the jack coming
And
through.
I don't think that was a great shot from Cherie, because it was. It was just that the result was the result. And
Well, Fiona played the same one like 3 ends ago.
Yeah,
where she
that's
sat
right.
through the gap and got 2 shots out of it.
Yep.
Because it sat forward.
she's looking at it intently. She looks a tad wide to me.
I wonder if she made the conscious decision to cover the back.
No,
Take
I
the one.
don't reckon. I
You
think
don't
she was just too wide. She had pretty much draw weight. That weight was perfect for the shot. I think she's just chucked her out, and that was that. I'm very adamant about that. I've got no idea really, but
you were very aggressive on that.
shut you down straight away.
Wow. I was going to call rubbish, but I think you might be offended after the tone that came out.
Well, no. Well, I've already sat Darren in his place with the ridiculous comment about Invercargill weather. So, I'm in a fighting mood today.
You're on a roll. You upset everybody that lives in Perth yesterday.
Yeah. Couldn't believe there was someone from WA listening.
South Australians can't tell the time.
No.
And we don't. And it's good for 2 people that don't even know if it's morning or afternoon here.
It's just hit midday in South Australia too. Hope you're all well and enjoying the commentary here. Chance here for Cherie. She's close.
Might be on the yellow. Pop it back.
Good shot. Very good shot.
2 chances there. The black comes around,
Yep.
which is why I still stand by my decision that Fiona was trying to get to the back there and try and take one. And
It's 19 all, played 19.
But if she changed the head with her,
Doesn't matter what you say
with her
now.
last bowl.
I'm still vindicated on what I said.
Yeah, well, yeah, okay. Well, I'm not agreeing with you. I'm just moving on. Yeah.
My building, I'm president, my rules, mate.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you're the grand poobah around here,
Well, I
they
don't
tell
know
me.
about that.
How long have you been president for?
I've been on committee for 20 years, and I've probably
Wow.
been president for half of those.
Okay,
plus.
so it's time to pass on the baton,
It's
isn't
been
it?
time for a while, actually.
Should be like, US presidents, just a couple of
3-year
4-year
term?
Yeah.
I don't know if US presidents is a good...
Oh, are you sort of Trump-esque, are you? Donald Trump, sort of
I'd like to have
your
his money.
leadership style?
I'd like to have his money.
No, to be fair,
I don't know if I'd like the haircut.
no, I don't think anyone would, to be fair. But no, he spoke very well at the opening ceremony the other day.
That
So
was quite daunting, actually, coming in after our local Kamatua speaks for 5 or 6 minutes in our native language, followed by Graham Lowe, who was very articulate.
well, Graham's just yeah. It's
But it was enjoyable.
Yep.
As I said then, we've had great support from our local community. Never met our mayor before, and
yeah, right. Actually, even her speech was all right. I mean, for politicians, I was quite impressed.
to be fair, it's what they do for a living.
Yeah, true,
Yeah.
true.
Unlike us here, they don't get to speak garbage. They actually have to stand by what they say.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. I used to have a politician in Australia, and he used to have the core and non-core promises.
Yes.
Which became a term for a while. But anyway, we won't get into
No,
politics
we won't.
because people who know me well know I used to be in the political game. So
Oh, really? Oh, I was just thinking back to last time the test was in Invercargill. You'd have had the
Black.
great Tim Shadbolt.
we did.
Yeah.
We did.
Would have been a good
He's a
was it
character.
half-hour speech.
He's
would
a
have been
character.
about everything.
Yeah. So it's one black here to Cherie, but I think Fiona's got the ascendancy in this head. So
Yep. She needs to get up there and put another bowl on the
yep,
head.
absolutely.
Even sit on the jack if it moves and
Yep.
she goes one down. She's better off than holding one 10
absolutely.
spot.
Yeah, that's a big bowl in the context of the end.
Yeah, she's on a good line, mate.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. That's exactly what I said.
Good shot.
Even if she'd been one down there, she'd been happy.
All right, I'm calling it right here and now. Fiona's going to get
Yellow.
that front yellow.
Yep, turn the yellow.
Yep. Get it to her back one.
Playing it on the forehand tight.
I think so.
If you're tight.
Because even if she gets the
Yep.
front black onto the yellow, it's not all bad. But yeah, yellow on the nose.
Looking for the shave, you get the shave off the inside. Something good's happened there. Simon's played a bomb, I think. A lot of blacks around their jacket
Yes.
on the fours.
Well, they need them, mate.
They do.
Yeah, they're well down.
Well, they're
Long way to go.
They're giving a chance.
Yeah, a long way to go in that game. I'm not calling it yet. Close. Fiona Pearson. Oh, stiff result. Probably just overplayed it. If I was to be,
Yeah.
semi-critical there. But look, it's
But
out
again,
in the
the
open
contact,
now.
if she didn't get quite as heavy a contact with the two bowls together, it
Yeah,
only
that's
goes
right.
half as far.
Yeah. She got it
So-
flush, so
She gave herself a chance.
yeah. And she's still got still
Oh, still
got
got a good
bowls
head
in
to
the
play,
area.
though.
Yeah.
Sheree has to play a good one, which I think she has. Behind the jack would be great.
Yeah, it's a good shot. She's in front of the jack. It's probably if she was jack high, I'd say it's not a
Yeah.
good bowl, but
In front's good, yeah.
yep.
I wonder if Fiona's looking to play through that black bowl, replace it. Is that her type of game?
So far, I would say no.
No? Looking more, because you could come backhand under, look to sort it out.
The
clean.
backhand under, I like that.
Yeah.
It also depends how much it whips across.
I don't think with good weight they don't turn a hell of a lot. I think they're quite direct.
She's playing forehand, so we were correct in our prediction there. Well, I was.
Good to have you in the wrong category with me.
Fiona.
She did play that shot too. We were talking about.
She
There
just
we go.
feathered it. I reckon that's two.
Where are you, Brian? Come on, Macca.
Yeah,
Yep, it's
that'll be it.
That's a big moment in the game.
It is.
21.90 and after 20.
A two the diff with 5 ends to go. And just for those at home who may not have tuned into the session one yesterday, Fiona Pearson won that 20-19. So Cherie needs to win this to keep the event alive in a medal sense. But yeah, from the context of the Australian team, this result is significant.
Yes.
Because if we do win the session, we're capitalising on our 3-match lead from yesterday. So
They also set the tone, the two singles. So, they were the
Absolutely.
first two results yesterday.
Yep.
They've both been Australia's
Yep,
way.
that's right.
As a team, we're out there thinking we're in close games. We need to win these to keep us in the
Yeah,
contest.
absolutely. I had a cursory glance there while I could at the ladies fours, which is the third mat over. That
Yes.
has tightened up significantly. It's only 12-6 now. It was 12-zip to you
Okay.
guys. So just thought I'd throw that out there just to
Yep. Well,
You
as
know,
you said earlier,
get the crow amongst the finches or some anachronism. So I'm just just trying to get them a little bit toey here in the box. You've got to remember, there's 3 or 4 of them to my one, so I've got to give as good as I get.
you want to be fast.
Well,
I don't think you're quite built for it. But
I reckon
neither am I.
I saw an interesting member of the community the other day. So
Oh yes,
Yeah.
on your walk to the hall here.
there was an interesting
Yep.
fellow who was taking an interest in possibly my belongings.
Were you wearing your Australian supporters
I
kit?
was.
Oh, there you go. That's probably it.
So hopefully it was just that. But anyway, I haven't seen him since.
Well, this is
Good shot
positive.
here.
Yep.
Well played, Fiona. And that was a case again. Play the shot if it's there.
Yep.
Get in early.
Yep.
Don't want those blacks jumping. Monica's just played a
As we
brilliant bowl there as
mentioned
well.
earlier, though, like you're still chasing the head. Sheree puts another good one in there.
Yep.
You're still chasing.
Absolutely.
So the pressure's on Sheree to put a good one there, but
Yep.
she's done the hard work to this point.
Oh, I don't know if she likes this.
Look on her face. You might finish around though.
Yeah,
give
that's
that one
fine.
back.
It's not
Yep.
too bad.
Gives her options. She's got both hands.
She
at the
didn't look
moment.
overly impressed.
I think she's finding herself a little bit from the look of her. No, she's doing the right thing. Having a drink.
She's got the manager there.
Yes, in the reserve.
Yeah, local, I believe. Rochelle?
Yes,
Yep.
Rochelle, yes.
Well, that's not too bad, Fiona.
Yeah,
pretty good.
shot. You think now she's looking backhand under that yellow?
Yellow.
Yellow's holding.
Ooh,
Yeah,
yellow's
definitely.
holding. Okay.
Definitely looking backhand, I think.
That's brilliant from Macca. Good on you, pal. I know he can't hear us, but it's
You can
good.
tell him later.
And if that was Dave Archer's idea, you can get your compliment for the week, mate. Well played, mate. That was very good. Good thinking. Just gives you another perspective on the game and helps us, helps you guys at home. So, yeah, this is
I see,
significant bowl here.
while we're waiting, I see in the background a couple of ex-New Zealand Matt Blacks there, Paul Wright and Carol Wright.
Well, speaking of Paul Wright, he gave me he's a big motorsport man, I believe.
Yep.
And he's given me one of his shirts, so thank you for that, Paul.
Is it Demon Racing, I think it is? So let me have a look.
Can't wait to wear that at the pub.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dirt Demon Racing.
Racing.
Get on him. I think he's got a Facebook page.
It's an angry scorpion, isn't it?
Yeah,
Eh?
yeah. That's me on the bowls mat, mate. That's
The scorpion.
yeah.
Do you have a bit of a sting?
The angry ant. All right. So Cherie, what's she playing? Yep. No, she's
She might be just thinking, I've been playing that forehand well. I'm doing well there for the previous 3.
get through that hole.
Yep, draw through that hole,
Yep.
put the pressure on.
She's got the yellow. Oh no. Wonder. All right, Fiona must capitalise here.
I feel that was a bit of 50-50. She got half of what she wanted.
Yeah.
and
No,
half
she was
of-
in the area.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
And I think that's the way these mats make you play. You got to take your chances, be there.
Yep.
Um,
Yep.
Fiona
Absolutely.
be on the draw, on the forehand. Nothing to beat but the back black.
Get a 2 here. We're pleased. She's close. Little touch. Didn't need it. That's brilliant. Well done, Fiona. Mount Gambier is in raptures right now, watching Fiona.
It's erupting.
Oh yeah.
Okay, all square, play 21.
It would be lunchtime there, so hello to all of our Mount Gambians. I guess that's what you call.
Would you get as good a meat pie over there as you do here?
Oh
in,
yeah, I did.
yeah?
I ate quite a few meat pies on my recent holiday. I didn't
Yeah.
go to Mount Gambier, but I'm sure there's a very decent pie shop in Mount Gambier.
This is a bit of an inside comment, isn't it?
Yes.
You know that you, while you've been here, the team have partaken a few meat pies.
Yes, yes.
All the way to Thames to have visit a pie shop and a model shop.
That's exactly right.
All the 19s and all the 21s. Yeah.
So Riley Thomas, we are giving updates throughout the session, so there will be another update soon. Australia's assistant team managers generally giving them to us, so my good old mate and my roommate Sarge. But
Oh, you're in with the Sarge,
oh
are you?
yeah, that's a
Oh,
long-standing thing. Nationals, we generally do the same thing, so
just
yeah.
looking on the map beside us, Zappa.
It's
Just
a brilliant bowl from Simon.
Yep.
So we will have an update again soon, Riley. Don't worry about that. It's
Yes,
Yeah,
Fiona.
Fiona with this good second bowl.
and good on you, Gary. Good to see you tuning in from the Mount. They call it the Mount Gambier.
As opposed to the Mount Maunganui here in New Zealand.
Yeah, which I have been to. I just tell you what, I had a great steak sandwich there 5 years ago. 8 years ago, 9 years ago.
think you
I
and
still
Alex
remember it.
should get together, write a book of all the greatest food trips you had via bowls.
Great shot here from Cherie.
Yeah, this is a good one. Very good.
So yeah, we were Viv Hudson just asking whether or not Cherie is well or not. She may well, but not be. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, she's certainly fighting hard in this match.
If she's not feeling well, she's certainly playing good bowls.
Mm.
You're only that short, so you know it.
It looks a bit heavy to me, but it's not a bad home.
No, it's not. Cherie needs to ensure she gets the second one on the head. She'll be looking probably to follow that last one.
344 watching at the moment, so it's a great
Good
number.
numbers, yeah. I'm sure that'll go up tonight.
I reckon it will.
I
Yeah,
wonder how many of those people are watching from work.
reckon there'd be quite
Phone
a
under
few.
the desk. Laptop hidden on the angle.
Yeah. I'd be working from home today if I was at home. Friday is a work from home day, so I'd definitely have it on.
Oh, here we go. Going to get a result.
Interesting here. Both players have options, but they could go wrong.
Well, Fiona's only on the draw.
Yeah.
She draws that dead, she gets one, she draws it, moves it 3 or 4 inches, she could have 3. She might have a focus,
Close.
I think.
Fiona. Oh, could be. Could be. Come on, Macca. What's the go, pal? Are we starting again in the singles, Joy? 0-0. All good. I
don't think she likes
no,
that.
I don't think she does.
Oh, she almost got in there. That's what I was saying on our domestic mats. That sort of bowl that gets a little edge will probably travel a foot further.
Yep, yep. Could be a measure job here. Don't know. Tell me, while they're doing this, with measuring, if you're claiming the shot, are you obliged to measure? Or is it...
I sort of feel it's an unwritten rule here
Okay.
that the team that played the last bowl measures. I
Right.
don't know if there's an official rule, and again,
Yep.
don't quote me if
There
I'm
actually
wrong.
there actually is a rule in Australia, but I don't
Okay.
know what the rule is. I just generally plead with the other person that they do it.
Yep. and like anybody who has a little bit of respect, I guess, if you're
Yep.
playing somewhere that's maybe got a dodgy knee or a sore back or
Yep.
something,
Yeah,
or,
yeah.
you know, you measure out a course.
Yeah.
But I think the etiquette normally is last team to play the bowl measures.
Okay. Yep. We're getting
Yeah.
nods here. Yep.
But also I know plenty of people that go, you want it, you measure it.
So Glenn Sargent's in the background there, next to James Sullivan.
Oh, I tell you what, the umpire's
Co-comment.
having 2 goes at this. Oh, he's going to the other one.
So I reckon he's going to come in with a score update in a minute. I'm hoping. This must be close.
Tell you what,
Les doesn't muck around.
I was
so-
going to say, you said before he'd
Yeah.
be boom boom. 2.
2 yellow. Wowee. Okay.
2.
That's a decisive score this
It
close
is.
to the end of the game.
23-21, playing 23 now.
All right, so 3 ends to go. Fiona Pearson is 2 shots up. And we are in for a ring-a-ding-ding finish as the mighty man,
Oh, here
my
he is.
roomie, Glenn Sargent, comes into the room. And I'm looking forward to seeing these results, or these updates, I should say. Not results at this stage. It's a fair area from Fiona. I was just saying, Glenn, before, that half a foot past the jack for a lead bowl is generally what might get you into the Australian team consistently. Yep, he's nodding his head, and I said I didn't do enough of that in January, so that's why I'm sitting here. So,
Well, that's one tick in the box.
yes, he's grinning and nodding, so we'll go with
He's
that.
laughing at that. I think I've hit it there.
So, tight finish here. Just reminding those at home that if Fiona does win, that is the women's singles medal wrapped up, but more importantly, 2 more points to Australia.
Yeah.
Great shot here for
That's a great
Fiona.
start. 1 pass, 1 on.
Come on. Come on.
And Monica Corn, 2 mats over. They're holding 2 in the ladies' fours there. That score is getting tighter and
I see
tighter.
13 there.
13-8, I believe.
Ooh.
They were 12-0 down,
This is close
viewers.
by Cherie. Should be liking that bowl. Gives her options.
So Fiona's changing now to get to that, I reckon.
Has to be. She can't risk not being there, and
She's
Cherie
not
can
changing.
move the yellow, move
There
the
you
black.
go. She's not changing. I am a fool. I thought she would have changed
No,
for sure.
you've got to get to the blacks if you're here.
Yeah, I thought you were going the other hand to get to them though.
No,
No.
definitely that
That's why I'm here.
one.
Great shot, Fiona.
You'll see why James is right so many times in the
Oh,
row.
I had such a good run. I got like 3 or 4 of the first calls right this morning.
Yeah,
I think I need another coffee.
broken clocks wrong twice a day. There we go.
She's got the back one. All right, now she's playing the other hand. Surely.
No. She's out here. She's looking to draw the outside black, I think.
Oh, God. I don't know.
Cherie's able to push through the yellow. She squeezes the jack, goes to the right, so she's got to cover the back black. Sarge's nodding.
She is
That's
2
another
in.
tick in the box.
She
mate.
is 2 in front. So that would also maybe reinforce that.
What position do you play at home a lot?
Skip.
Skip. So you've obviously got a decisive 3 that tells you what to do.
Yeah. I usually don't. Well, no, I'm getting better at listening to him apparently. So I'm told. Yeah.
What's his name?
Jack Wilson. I call him Centrelink Jack. Centrelink's our social welfare
He's probably
system.
out of counselling now, and if you ever need some support, you can ring me up.
So Centrelink Jack is called Centrelink Jack because his name is spelled J-A-K.
So
Anyway.
looking at this, she's taking her time. She's either
Yep.
going to draw it dead, or she's going to try and
Well,
play a bit of weight to sit the yellow.
This is a
and-
big bowl in the
yeah,
context.
it is.
Yep.
'Cause she can't afford to not score.
No.
I think she might give herself a chance, but I think she's just looking to overdraw. Yeah,
She's close. She's got the back one, I think.
she's
Yep.
coming
So
down
one
the
to
line.
Fiona.
It's definitely option 2. That was the right weight for the shot.
Absolutely. So with 2 ends to play, Fiona is 3 shots up. If you're Cherie here, you need to score on this end.
24 plays
You
21.
can't risk it 4 down,
24
having
then.
4 just to stay in the middle with the draw.
That's right.
Here
Okay,
we go,
guys.
results.
Thanks to Matt Side and the great Glenn Sargent, we have...
He's hanging
Score
around, so I reckon
updates.
they're going to be good scores for the
Oh, he's
Aussies.
making sure Dave's typed them incorrectly. That's why he's hanging around. Women's fours, 13-10.
13-8.
I reckon it's 13-10. I reckon they got 2 before, so I'm just going to say 13-10. Yeah. Men's singles, Ian Ogilvie, 20-16. Is that still going on? Still going?
Do we know how many ends have been played? 20 ends gone. So
20
5
ends
to go.
gone in the men's singles.
5
men's,
singles to Paul
men's
and we're in.
fours. Men's fours, well up. This is looking great. Oh, hello.
Ooh,
Mixed fours, 16-6.
yes.
So as it currently stands, Australia is up in 4 matches in this session, but plenty of ends to go,
That's
especially in those
actually
team
replicating
events.
yesterday. The ladies' fours are ahead and the Aussies are ahead
Yep,
of the rest.
yep. But ladies fours, I'll just reiterate, they were 12-0 down, and it's now at least 13-9, if not 13-10.
Well, Cherie's got a chance here, so she's 2 bowls down by Fiona. She's not able to get to the jack.
Got to hide that jack,
Yep,
I think.
hide that jack.
Yep. Yeah, so I can confirm the ladies fours won the last end, and the reason I know that is there's 3 yellows on the mat, 3 blacks on the mat, and black just bowled. Great shot here. Brilliant bowl. Brilliant bowl.
This has got all the drama of yesterday where it was in reverse, where Cherie was
does.
the one ahead,
That's exactly right.
needing to hold on. What are you thinking here? You're going to draw through that last black, pop it out in the open?
I think, she's got to.
Or
She's
do you
got to.
or do you go around the back first,
Well,
so
she
you don't
did.
drop a number?
Well,
and then-
Fiona did do this last time. She did go around the back
Yeah.
first and then she played it. But no, I think she's going to play through with this
I
one.
like this shot because
Yep.
if she plays the right way, if she finishes past, she's relevant, right?
Yep.
Which it looks like she's done. But she'll want to stop.
Yeah, she'll stop.
Yeah.
It's probably a bit further than she wanted, but
So if you're Cherie, I think you're changing hands, maybe backhand, corner of the square, top of the box.
Jeremy Markham, work is overrated. I couldn't agree more. I work to live, not live to work. That's certainly my saying.
David will know, is Chesler still training? Yep. So he would have been out work early, wouldn't he?
She feels that hole. This makes it
Tell you
the
what.
shot quite difficult.
That's probably unsettling enough to be in the way. She can still
Well,
see the edge of that black, but it's
But she's
probably-
only got half a bowl. She can
Yeah.
only see half a bowl there.
normal course of events though. You're swinging around that bowl to get to that jack, but it just does tighten the view. Cherie may well have been hoping it dropped in and was third shot and was in the count as well.
Oh,
But
she's got
she'd
last
probably
bowl,
accept
though.
that.
Yeah.
Yep.
This is a tough shot.
Well, she needs to play the same weight as last time because she can't risk it only going back a fraction.
She
and-
moved over in the box there. She's
Yeah.
close here. Fiona. What a shot, Fiona. Yes, what a great shot. Great shot.
So do you think Cherie might look to sit that yellow off the
Well,
mat?
why wouldn't you?
Yeah, if you sit there and
Yep.
stay, you've got 3.
Yep. I think
Take it off clean,
Hello.
you've got 2.
that's a brilliant bowl by Fiona. Just to get herself out of trouble. She could have gone 3 or 4 down there, and she's
Not out
still
of trouble
could.
yet though.
No,
Yep.
still could, but she's making Cherie play that shot.
Yes. No, that's right.
Yep.
The pressure is there to have to play it now because you know if you don't, you'll fall behind last year.
Right. All right, so Now looking at the head.
I'm going to back her to get down on the backhand, sit it off. I hope she stays there for 3. Happy enough to see her go off for 2.
Well, as I said
off.
at the start of the end, she's just got to win the end, really.
Yeah.
Simple as that. More the better, obviously, from your perspective, but yeah, just got to win the
Here's a
end.
question for you. When you're playing your state games,
Yes.
what's the involvement with the supporters like a manager? Is a manager able to instruct on shots to play like they do in outdoor?
Good question.
Because in indoor it's frowned on. Like you're on the head, you're on your own singles, fours, whatever. You don't seek any guidance from anybody watching.
I don't actually know, to be
Whereas in
fair.
outdoor you have a coach. You go to the bank and say, "What do I do,
Yeah.
boss?" And they say, "Well, you play this shot."
I actually don't know.
Right.
No, couldn't tell you.
There you go.
I mean, they probably wouldn't bother with me. Lost cause, you probably. But no.
What do I do?
Yeah, I mean, most events are team events anyway, so you've got your teammates there.
But even in
Anyway.
outdoor, I watched the Tasman outdoor, and the force teams and pairs teams will talk to their coaches.
Yeah, I think it's rubbish.
Right, mate. I
to
think
be
she's
honest.
looking to. Yeah, I think you're out there alone. You should play it alone. But
Yep.
she's got to look to get that yellow.
Yep, she does.
Tie.
Come on, Shree.
Tell you what,
Little pop a shoulder out doing that.
that was swinging.
It was, yes.
That was swinging.
That was a good ball.
It was.
She'd be grateful she got that, but she would have liked to stay there for 3.
Yep.
Same
Okay,
difference last set.
24-23.
so you can't say you didn't have the close one, ladies and gents. So the last end, Fiona has last bowl, which makes it even more interesting from a viewer perspective.
And she's ahead by 1.
She's ahead by 1.
Sometimes, again, get down there, put 1 on top, first bowl, give yourself the chance. This is where your first bowl is probably the most important, there or just past.
Absolutely. So Mount Gambier is holding its collective breath here for their local hero, or one of their local
There's
heroes.
plenty of hills around the Hutt Valley, mate. They've got the Tararua Ranges, they've got the Rimatuka Road.
It's a good
There we
start.
go, that's good.
The hall has got quiet.
Yeah, it has, hasn't
Yeah,
it?
you could hear a pin drop.
Yes.
Great shot from Fiona. And yeah, if you are in the area, just a reminder that 6:30 New Zealand time, the second session will start. It is going to be a mammoth session regardless of what happens today. So we'd love to see as many people as possible down at the Pukekohe Cosmopolitan Club.
That's the one. You'll almost be a local.
So it's a
You
great
might be
venue
asked to
here.
leave if you keep pronouncing it like that. But there we go. That's not a bad result there. She's got 2 relevant
Yeah,
bowls.
it's a good bowl. So yeah, it's a great venue here, great facilities and hospitality, and we'd love to see you down here.
The air conditioning's on. It'll be nice and warm.
Yes. So, and for those back in Australia, if you're not watching, you'll be hearing from me. So you better be watching.
And you have a surprise guest.
Yes, we have a surprise guest. I'll fill you in on that later on in this session, because I will be on my. I've applied for leave, long service leave. So I've applied for leave for this evening, and Dave has graciously granted me that. So
After some of the comments about your fellow states, I'm surprised you haven't been given leave by HR to come and report to some questionable arrangement.
yeah, file an incident report. Yeah.
We take those comments seriously
Yeah.
here. And you have to go back to South Australia. We don't.
Yeah, well, our nationals are there this year.
Are
so,
they?
Yeah.
You're just setting yourself up there.
I'm a marked man. All right.
So she's drawing up. She's looking to get a piece of the yellow. Just a little bit of movement. She's got a good position here.
Yeah.
Fiona's got nothing past. Like, worst result, which is still a good result for her, is 1 shot. She has a draw.
Yep.
Medal's still alive. The team gets a point. The team are no worse off. She's close. She's close. She wants outside half. Oh, beautiful.
Good ball. Should be holding 2 here, I'd reckon.
Macca.
Earth to Mecca. All right. I'm officially surrounded by Kiwis watching this last end.
Security has arrived.
Pray for me.
Pretty sure it's one black.
There we go.
But,
So what's Fiona doing here? Forehand draw, sit the yellow down, draw around.
oh, you can just hunt
Or
forehand.
she's going backhand. There we
That
go. We called
is-
it. Surprising?
I'm surprised with that,
Yeah,
to be
me
honest.
too.
She thinks she can draw down to the black. Or Fiona. Oh,
Which did you think was the shot, James? The front one?
The front one, yeah. I don't.
definitely
I'm
only
surprised
one
by that
now.
call.
It's definitely just one now.
All right, so we're going to, we'll see a bit of thinking going on here, I'd imagine.
I'm surprised actually. She just
Yeah.
didn't come down the forehand.
Set
there.
the yellow down, it would have been shot. Pressure's on Cherie.
Yep.
She's saving that for her last if it's there.
Pressure still on Cherie.
So if you're Cherie
Yeah.
now, what are you thinking? You draw around the yellow, try and draw second, leave it the way it is. You play under the yellow for like between the yellow and the black. Get in the way, sit there for two.
I think
You risk flirting with the yellow
Between the
coming
yellow
in,
and the
though.
black, I reckon.
Yeah, you've got to come down here on the backhand.
Yep.
Just try and miss that black just. And you might even trail. You can
Yeah.
actually trail the jack down there.
Because even if you get that black over, you might
Did you see what
make
she
it
does?
harder.
Because if you
Sorry.
also if you were confident in your draw,
Oh.
you know,
I'm less
Okay.
confident now. I've
Yeah.
seen this angle.
yeah. Because if you narrow, you slice that yellow down.
Just
I think the yellow's on the running surface, though.
Safe shots here.
Yeah.
You can't
Safe
do.
shots on the
you-
backhand.
If you're
But
tight there, though,
I'm
you get a
not.
piece of the yellow.
I'm not
whatever she
convinced.
does, whatever she does, Fiona's got options on both hands.
I'm not convinced you can get in on the backhand for a second
No.
shot. Around the yellow, I think you. I know I'd be coming narrow and trying to get the inside half of the yellow.
Yes.
It's going.
Well, that's what I called initially before you started thinking about what you'd play.
To be fair, we've caught 4 different shots, so we're not going to be wrong.
No.
Let's be clear.
It's still got to be down here and just flopping in front of it.
The key in these situations, as we all know, you've got to play the shot with conviction.
Yep.
You know?
And it depends where her head is, because she's sitting on a draw, so the middle's still alive. She's sitting
I
on
think
the
you've got to
draw.
go for the win, though. In the overall scheme of things.
Oh, I
yeah.
agree.
I would
agree.
say this. The shot for the Australians is too easy,
I agree.
so you can't just lead like to protect this.
I guess what I mean is the mindset. The mindset is you just get there, you get in the way. You know, you're happy to make it hard for her. But if you're not there, you're in the way. Like you could draw to beat the inside of that yellow and be in the way and be a nuisance.
She's going for
And
the
I feel that's
undershot.
what she's done.
It's close. Down, Annie.
Turn. That's the one. And Tuff's going to put his shoulder out soon.
Tuffy is.
He's running
is-
every bowl, isn't he?
I tell you what, for a guy with a back injury, he is proper battling.
So, all right, you're Fiona here.
Yep.
You game down anyway. You're playing.
yes,
You're
but-
playing the
but
same
the
hand.
blacks-
You're playing through. You're playing through that shot black.
Yep, absolutely.
Split
Yep,
the blacks.
yep.
Take your chance. If you get lucky,
Look,
you
she's
might
got
slice
nothing
it
to
and go
lose.
for the-
She's got nothing to lose here.
No, it's fine.
I'm going to call it early. I reckon we're potentially carrying 8 bowls back up the mat here.
Oh, she's drawing.
Oh, wow.
There you go.
Fiona, let
She's
go.
edge, she's close.
Oh, wowee.
Oh, that's the total reversal of yesterday. The person leading the
That-
score yesterday.
From my perspective, I can't believe she's tried to draw that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Although
she is
she
a draw
did-
player.
Absolutely.
We
Or-
did discuss that earlier.
Yeah.
That is her strength.
She could have turned around and drawn that, and we would have said, "You're Nostradamus." You're
Oh, absolutely,
Two
Russ.
Two black,
of all
I believe.
So 2 black for a New Zealand win,
So New Zealand have won that by a shot,
and Cherie's going for a lie down.
which reverses the result of yesterday. So the medal's still alive tomorrow.
And by the way things are tracking out there, that could be the only reversal.
Ladies falls were ahead. Is that
Yeah,
now
good game, guys.
tightened?
That was
No,
a
it's just
fantastic.
Yeah, do you guys fill this out or just?
Yesterday's
Yeah.
yesterday's winners are all reasonably comfortable out there.
Yeah.
There's not really. Paul
What's
might
that
be the
mat up
closest
there?
game.
3 mats up with the 3 black bowls around.
That's the mixed 4.
Oh, so they're already behind, aren't they?
They're about 10 down.
So the ladies' fours, I had a quick look.
They're all about
before.
10 the difference, aren't they? The 3 fours.
No, the ladies' fours, you guys were up 12-0. It was 13-11 last time I saw it.
Oh wow, I didn't know
So-
that.
Yeah.
So look, there's the potential for 4-1 result for us is in
And
this
that's
session
kind of
still
there
on.
in the background bowling now, isn't it?
Yep.
Man, it looks good right from the hand.
So
I'm
we're on
calling
the,
it for 3.
So we're on the, just for those at home, we're now going to be watching the men's fours. Australia was well in front before. I haven't,
Still are.
yeah, so Black's holding there. But yeah, we're going to be watching the remainder of the men's fours, and we'll probably catch a little bit of the ladies' fours, which is next door, where my fellow
That's
Victorian
Anne
Anne Draffin
Draffin.
is. Yep,
I love her delivery. Watch how it comes off your fingertips.
it's not bad, is it?
It's very Kiwi-like with the fingertips rolling up the bowl, whereas a lot of the Aussies sort of drop it on the mat.
Yep,
You know,
yep.
but she's got that real follow-through with her fingers.
So just capping off that women's singles game. What a game!
Oh,
First
great
of all,
game.
topsy-turvy match and some great bowls played by both ladies. But New Zealand's won that 25-24 and played superbly by both ladies. So that'll be a medal game tomorrow.
And because there's no differential now, they're both even on differential.
Yeah, that's right. So
So what
it's-
happens if there's a draw tomorrow?
it'll be go to ends.
Ends?
Yeah, ends,
Might
I
wanna-
believe.
Might want to tally those up because
Yeah.
it's been so far.
Yeah,
It's
that's
on the cards, isn't
That's
it?
right. That's exactly right. All right, Simon Thomas coming down. That's a good shot from Simon. He's got 2 there, I'd reckon.
News, if you haven't heard, Ian Ogilvy beat Paul Smith 25-17 according to the board.
Okay.
All right, so that's a medal to
medal.
Australia. Of course it is, because it's Ian Ogilvy. So congratulations to Ian Ogilvy.
So that's even for the round, a win each.
Yep, that's
Yep.
a win each for the round, and a medal in the men's singles for the 3rd series running to the one and only Ian Ogilvy. So congratulations to him. I'm sure, well, Australia is very proud of you, and it's another tick in our column. So congratulations, mate. And Ian will be saying, I've got 3 more games to go. So, yeah, there will be very little emotion shown by him.
Is he very focused, very driven on the mat,
yes.
and has left the party off the mat?
No, he's not a. No, I don't reckon I've ever had a beer with Ian, to be honest. No. No, he's fairly. You know, he'll have a bit of a joke and a laugh and all that, but no, very, very dour, I'm going to say.
Okay. I was looking in the background there, David Cashel there. He's
Shane Cashel.
oh, sorry, Shane Cashel.
Oh, yes. He's got the beanie on.
Got the beanie on. The yellow and gold.
Maud, who is a supporter from Queensland, has been knitting that for the last day and a bit for
'Cause
him.
he's cold.
Yeah, because his poor little head's cold. So,
To be fair, there's not much of him, and there's
No.
not a lot to protect the top of his head either.
that's right. He's a little bit thin on top, but we'll leave that one alone. Great shot here from Errol Weir. Brilliant.
Good bowl.
It's a great bowl.
Here we go. Young Nathan on the prowl. Very good bowl.
Great shot.
Very good.
I mean, saying he's a star of the future, he's already a star, really,
Oh yeah, the star will only shine brighter.
Yep.
Yep.
So I'd say they've played about 10 ends, roughly, in the men's fours.
Come on, Annika. Great ball, Annika.
Here we
12,
go. 12
okay.
and 18. So 13 now. 10 the difference. So it's not unmanageable, but you'd want to get a roll on.
Yeah.
It's one of those things coming in blind. Like you don't know how the game's gone. It could
No.
have been. There's been a lot of conversions.
Yep.
A few missed chances. It could have been kills, penalties. So
Well, there was definitely at least one penalty because I saw it.
yep.
So I can confirm that, and it was New Zealand that took it off. So whether there's been, I don't think there's been another one, but there may have been. Looking for my page, it's going to tell me what I want to know.
You're looking through the program vigorously.
I am, and I'll have it all down pat by the end of
Right.
the day tomorrow, which will be too late. But anyway, and well done to both countries for getting this program organised. It's fantastic. So while we're on organisers
Yep.
and things, our mat sponsor.
Oh yeah, who have we got today?
We've got the Pukekohe Cosmopolitan Club. So
yeah, our host venue.
thank you very much to them.
Counties have been playing bowls here since 2004.
Okay.
It's been our home venue. We've always enjoyed great support from the club. We hold a lot of big events here, and the club do value what we do here because we bring events like this. People are here, like the support this week with the Australian and New Zealand teams dining here. You know, the support of the club. It just helps build our relationship. So, yeah. And Karen Watson, who's the manager here, is also one of our top 8 bowlers.
Yep. Partner of Matthew Ellis?
No. Partner of Brian McDonald.
Right, I knew that.
Matthew Ellis's partner is Dylan Ellis.
Yep, I've got another one wrong. I got one wrong yesterday as well.
Right. You're
I'm not trying to create
you're swimming in an ocean that you don't normally swim. So
I'm not trying to create any
rumours or speculation.
No, definitely not.
So while we look back at the head here, there's this fly buzzes around the monitor.
How did it get in the commentary box?
Did somebody just pop their head in and bring them? They've been here before. I think Daniel will be looking to play through those blacks, promote, looking to probably sit that back yellow out.
Absolutely.
Let's change the head. Black has that yellow surrounded. There we go. Fluff, we've got the yellow holding shot with a bit of trouble around it.
Yes, needs a friend.
Well, what are you thinking? Angus needs to put another one in there. I wonder if there's the opportunity to draw under that the shortest of the 2 blacks there on the left-hand side of the head. Just maybe get to the inside black and give yourself a chance.
The only risk is you might be a tad wide. And
I'm sort of thinking just through the draw. Look
yep.
to sit there. I mean, if you were to get a black and turn it and leave the bowl relevant, just change it. You
change
need
the
to
angles.
it.
Yep.
Because at some stage the Kiwis will look black, clean you out. And it looks really good
Yep.
for that black.
It looks like a shot you would like to play.
Well, it's a shot I'd like to call. And then sit back and watch somebody else play it.
So you're managing the North Island team this year, is that correct?
Correct, yeah.
So we were talking earlier about managers providing advice on shots. You won't be doing that?
No.
No?
Luckily for them. No. Manager's role for those situations is to pick the team.
Yep.
As I've learned, help select the team and provide a bit of leadership and try and support the players.
Yep, best you can. Yep. Much like what
preferably
the
you're a
managers are
man
doing
person.
here.
Yeah, you're a man manager who can pick people up when they need it. And, you know, some people need tough love, some people need a handheld. And, you know,
I'm very much the tough love most of the time.
But it's funny though, but some people need it, respect it.
Yeah. I agree.
Some people want their hand smacked and say, you know, focus harder and do it next time.
Yep.
And other people just need a hug and go,
that's
you know,
right.
it's all good, mate.
That's
you got
right.
it.
I send some other people in to do that whenever I'm in a leadership capacity.
And I guess that's part of picking players. And I'm sure all the selectors who pick these teams have looked at pairings and gone, you know, don't put this person with that person if they're not similar minded.
Oh, yeah, that's it. No, you've got to do that.
Yep.
So it's the women's fours, Australia's won another end there, so I reckon there's nothing in that.
Wow.
I don't know how many they got, but just based on the bowls on the head.
And to be honest, I'm not surprised.
No, well, Monica,
You know,
Monica's just sort of...
Two good teams.
Yeah,
but,
Monica Corn's
you know,
just cool as a cucumber. 12-0 down, she would have been, all right.
yeah. Yeah, she's
The bowl from
very
the
up that
yeah.
And I guess she's played often enough. and, you know,
well, she hasn't played often enough now. She never will. Yeah. So
No.
16th
yeah.
16th test, I
And how
believe.
did you say for the whole New Zealand team? 26?
29.
29, and
Yeah.
Simon's got almost
10.
Yeah. So she's more
So-
experienced than the rest of the New Zealand team.
Yeah. Yeah, it's her 15th
It says
test.
a lot for Kyle French that he's the captain over somebody that's been there so many times. I know Monica's vice captain. So it says a lot for Kyle standing within the bowls community in
Oh,
Australia.
absolutely. No, Kyle has a lot of respect, and he does quite a bit of work as well on the AIBBC.
And obviously he's a Kiwi.
Well, we've claimed him now. But he certainly learned his craft here. There's no doubt about that. Great delivery as well. He's got a beautiful delivery. Simon's into this. Oof, we did miss that by a lot.
You don't want to play these shots too early. You've got to save it for the last one when they can't reply.
That was incredibly close.
I think it's just a tactic. You miss it with the first one, so they'll leave it thinking you can't hit it, and then bam.
So Kyle French has just scored another one there. That's 17-11 in the mixed fours now to Australia.
Oh, let's come back.
Yeah, we're still
How
in
many
front,
innings
mate.
to go? Well, it's a long way.
Not enough.
You
That's what I'm
were
gonna say.
in front of the last game of singles too.
Yeah. I'm not. The lid's still on with that result, but I'm very happy with where we're sitting. That's what I'm going to say. Yep.
I get it. You're an optimistic person.
I am. Well,
You are.
if we get the mixed fours up and the men's fours up, we win the session. The goal today with this session was to
Well,
win.
you're well
it.
on the way, to be fair. It's even at the moment. At some stage, the Kiwis have to start winning sessions.
Yeah.
Man.
All right, here we go. So let's see
right.
if Simon plays it out now.
Well, I'll tell you what, he was a bloody good sider with his first, so it would not surprise me to see him hit this.
The cheerleaders are going.
That last pole of Zappers isn't too bad, because if there is a little bit of jack movement,
Yep.
it is going out that
Yep.
way.
Yep.
He probably would have wanted it a tad more.
And that's why I think Simon's come to the head to have another look
Yep.
to make sure he's clear in his mind that it doesn't move the jack. He's close.
If we've still got one, you're taking that.
You'll be hard pressed to draw too. Short of tuning the lights out and rearranging all the bowls, there's not many ways in there.
Yep, looks like one yellow to me.
Yeah.
Yep, so another into Australia.
So
Twen-
talk me
20 to
through
9.
the Australian team. Where are they from? I know
Okay.
Zappa's from Tasmania.
All right, we'll go with the men first. Five of the 7 men
Oh, sorry.
are from Queensland.
I meant
This
this
team.
sports team here. Where are they
Yeah,
from?
all right. So Errol, who have we got? We've got Errol,
Errol, Hayden, Angus, Simon.
Simon. Errol, all right.
Simon's Tasmania.
So all right, I'll go through the
Yep.
through the front end first. The front 3 are all from Queensland. Errol and Hayden are father and son,
Yes.
and you've got Angus Young, who's the third. So
Yes.
I'm going to get it wrong where they're from.
So they'll
exactly.
be
I
used to
think
playing with each other stateside. And
yes.
Yep.
Yep. Errol and Hayden play. Well,
So
they
it's
played
a-
pairs at the last Nationals. They tore us up. So yeah.
So you just add them to the list.
Yep.
Very good.
It's a long list. But yeah, so they've played a lot of bowls together. So
Turn the page.
yeah,
the slide,
that's
yep.
right. So yeah, Errol and Hayden are they're Toowoomba, I believe. They're out in Toowoomba. I'll be corrected if I'm wrong.
Yep.
And Angus is in that sort of area as well, I think. So yeah, they play a lot on the 24-foot carpets.
Yes.
And Simon Zaporosik is from a little place called, well, his club is in a little town called Bishopsburn,
Yes.
which is in Tasmania, and that is located not far from Launceston. So that's in the north of the state. So I know more about Zappa because,
He's closer to home.
yeah, but also too, I've shared a few beers with him over the time. Been to the footy with him in Melbourne. Yeah, so good fella Zappa, as is his wife Julie. But yeah, so that's where they're from.
Right.
Come on, Sandman.
But yeah, all great fellas.
So Simon made his debut in 2007 here at Pukekohe. Has he been in the team every year since?
No,
Did he
he missed.
voluntary withdrawal or?
My understanding is, and he'll correct me on this if he ever watches this replay. My understanding is it wasn't voluntary.
Okay.
I believe
So
there
he's
was one
fought
or two
Yep.
tests he didn't make the team.
Yep.
So he's fought his way back and done very well since. But yes,
I remember the tour here in 2007 and the late great Barry Hamilton, who was commentating at that time.
Right.
He was a mentor of mine. Commentator, he was raving about how good Simon was, and he was. And
Right.
he ran into Simon and Julie Thomas in the mixed pairs, who just played amazing.
yep.
And nonetheless, Simon was fantastic. Zappa. Yeah.
So
And,
he's definitely played in the last 4 tests, 5 I should
Yep.
say. 15, 17, 19, 22 in this one.
Okay.
And he'd had a couple of test caps before that. So, but definitely know he's missed at least one series.
He seems to be very calm,
Yeah.
relaxed.
Yep. Oh, that's a bit stiff. Got that a bit too flush.
That's
and
an
that will-
unfortunate result.
So we went through this yesterday, but just for those who aren't aware, the Aussies will be. That'll be 2 penalty points to Australia, which will make the score 22-9. But the end will be replayed. So the end is still not complete.
Just going to change our attention here, but
Yep.
if you look at the women's fours up there,
Yep.
Kylie and Shelley are looking at the head. I wonder if they're looking yellow onto Jack, spring it forward to the blacks.
Yep.
They
I
look
think
like
they
they're
would
probably
be.
2 down as it is.
I don't think they'll be short on that.
Front black. Yes, I
Yeah.
saw that, yes.
Yeah, Dave Archer's pensively telling us that women's fours is closed up.
Anything we can do to make Fluffy a bit uncomfortable in this seat.
No, and I won't be too uncomfortable tonight. I'll have a Spates dark ale in my hand. So, not as good as Tui's Old, but it's not bad.
There we go. There we go. It's definitely coming
yellow
off
by
that
the
yellow.
looks, yeah.
Yep. I think there's a channel around that short black to that
Yep.
split. This could be-
Women's fours, wow, 13-12. So
Wow,
just
big
a
goal.
reminder, it was 12 zip to New Zealand in that one. I'm just reminding everyone in the commentary box of that as well.
We always like to toy with our food before we eat it. Oh,
Close.
there's made the other hand.
That's
There
a
we
great
go.
shot.
On the other hand.
That's a great shot. And Dave's wrapped one
Oh,
to
Kylie's
New
put the
Zealand.
finger up. There we
So
go.
that's 14-12 to New Zealand
Four,
after
6 behind.
after 15 ends. So there's 3 to go in the ladies' fours. That result's huge.
At this
Yeah.
stage, they're all huge.
Oh yeah, but
You know.
but just for us, like if we're able to win that ladies' fours, that's a 4-1, potentially a 4-1 session, which would be a repeat of yesterday. Yeah, I'm only saying it in theory. I'm not saying that's going to happen, but just in the context of things. So the 3 games that are currently played here, the 3 of them,
Yep.
the Aussies are going for medals in 2,
Yes. And New Zealand and the ladies.
and
four.
New Zealand in the ladies' fours. So the mixed fours and the men's fours, the Aussies are going for the medal,
Yep.
and in the ladies' fours, the Kiwis are looking to get the medal. So
So Kiwi's currently sitting on 3 there.
Shot, Keisha!
Okay.
yep.
Cool.
All right, so Dave's going to work his magic here with his team of
Yes,
experts.
Hayden.
We're now going to go to the ladies' fours, just because of the fact that it is tight and tough, and I actually think it's a great idea because I just love watching Monica Corn go about her stuff. So I'm wrapped about this because, yeah, I'm thrilled. So I think this will be a good move. So well done, Dave. That's his second compliment for the week.
And as we join, Annalise Baker draws one right on top.
Right on, draws a nut. So
I'm sorry, it's not Annalise, is it? In the ladies' fours, or is it?
I think
Let
it
me double
is.
check. I think I might be. No, it is. It's Annalise. Yes.
yeah.
Come on, Keish.
So Keisha Pearson is Fiona Pearson's daughter,
Yes.
who we just saw in the ladies' singles.
So she's got good genes.
Yes, absolutely. This is her second test. She debuted in where were we? Oh yeah, that lovely place, Ballarat, with the warm weather. So it's 14-12 to New Zealand after 15 ends. In the ladies' fours, yep.
yes. So I'm sure as the focus of our cameras has moved down the hall, I bet the spectators are moving down the hall too.
I would imagine so, yep. Is that Matthew Ellis out at the back
yes,
there?
it is.
Yep.
He's about as tall sitting down there on the outdoor rink as Rochelle is there standing on the
That's it.
green above.
Great
That's
shot
a great
from
bowl.
Linda. Yep.
That's a great bowl.
So I'll go through the Australians in the ladies' fours. So Keisha Pearson, who I mentioned, she's from Mount Gambier in South Australia. Linda Charles is the daughter of Joe Simpson from Tasmania. She lives out Burnie out that way, which is also in the north of the state.
Yes.
Anne Draffin, I could talk about Anne for the rest of the session if you want, because I've played a lot of bowls with Anne. She lives in a tiny town called, well, it's not too tiny, but Balan, which is about half an hour from Ballarat.
Right.
in Victoria. And you've got Monica Corn, who I don't really need to introduce. So,
Not by a long way.
no.
Oh,
Good
it's a
shot
great
from
ball by
Denise.
Clarkson.
And the mixed fours there, they picked up another shot, so it's 18-11. 18-11 to Australia in the mixed fours. This is Linda on the mat now. Great bowl by Linda. Okay,
This
so
is
there's
precisely what you want to see in a game of fours, the
Yeah,
head changing with
yep.
every bowl.
a bit of room. Well, it looks like a bit of room.
Yeah.
I thought there was one right on the jack. But
I think it moved last
Yeah,
bowl. Each
yep.
bowler's moved it slightly. So the Brains Trust, Kylie and Shelley are looking for a way through.
we caught the last of the ladies fours yesterday in this session.
I wonder if you can look to play through that yellow, which splits the two blacks out and maybe gives you a chance to look at a number, or whether you're drawing on the forehand to sit there
Right.
closest yellow. It depends if you're 1 down, 1 up, 2 down.
Well, and she seems to play those
Kylie does.
Yeah. Changing shots very
They're
well.
looking at that. They're looking through that yellow, which I don't mind, because if there's no risk there.
So what's Shelley Jacobs' strength? Draw.
She has various
Weighted
strengths,
shots.
actually, to be fair. She's skipped a national pairs and a national fours
Yep.
to a title, and both games have both components.
Yeah, right.
I would think Shelley is quite fine being aggressive,
Yep.
so she won't mind leaving shots to herself that would provide a bit of weight, but
Yep.
she's also comfortable to draw. Has a very good temperament for it.
Yep.
Just thinking back to the last time Nationals were in Wellington, she looked very comfortable beating us comfortably to knock us out,
Right.
if she went on and won the fours.
Right.
So,
Yes,
yeah, I think they're probably a good mix of each other. Denise
Yep.
is very relaxed.
Yep.
I think Kylie is very driven. I think I've been really impressed watching her, and I heard last year at Ballarat she trained like a demon.
Yeah, and her presence was felt.
Yeah, yeah. You're
She
probably
was a
better
great
off having
supporter.
her
Yep.
on the floor, which can't make as much of a presence.
No, but I mean,
Yeah.
it was her enthusiasm was fantastic for
Yeah.
for her team. So probably not the desired result they wanted there, but still there's
There's Anne Draffin.
options.
I still love her delivery.
Inside that black.
Look at that. Yeah.
Great shot, Anne. Great shot. Great shot. The sole Victorian in the national team. So
Really? I wonder if there's an opportunity there, you're paying positive to draw if that split there between the black and the yellow.
Yes.
If you're there to move the jack towards the corner black.
Yep.
Risk being tight, getting the yellow
Well,
is
you-
probably not great, but
No, but
looks
you
like
want to
it's
get
way
it out
into
of
the
there,
head.
don't you?
Yep.
Yeah, I think
Kylie's
she is
after
playing
it.
that. Yep.
Well, she's on the back end, I think.
Oh, yeah, she is. Maybe through the black.
Oh, Shelley can see it now.
She's opened it up. So they're going to close that up now, surely. Yep. Monica will call
We're
it.
going
as
to
the-
try.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, no, she'll just do it. Come on, now.
No,
Don't
no.
let me down. Come on, you can do this. Yeah, Monica's just like, I just want it right there, thanks.
Yeah. Nowhere else.
Yeah, no, just right there. All right, Monica's interested. Down. All right,
that
huge
might-
chance here for
yeah.
Shelley
Well, not so much of a chance. It's a huge opportunity to not get into the.
into the mud.
Yes. I was going to say another
Say
word.
yeah, I'd
Yes.
usually say another word, but I think yeah, mud will do.
These are the bowls that you actually remember at the end of the event. Like, you have the opportunity to put something away. Like if you're Anne, you had the opportunity to close it
Well,
and say,
I
bolt
use
the door.
this saying quite a bit. Front ends win games,
Yeah.
back ends save games.
Yeah.
You know,
Yep.
this is a
There we go.
game saver.
On the way. How's your weight,
She's
Shelley?
not there.
No.
So yeah, front ends win games, back ends save games. So
Looks to me like for a lady of Monica's class, there's a good looking draw there between the two blacks on top of the jack.
I
And
mean,
that's a
even
whole
if she
world of
was
trouble.
even if she was to be a tad wide and get the inside of the yellow and just falls,
Yeah.
fills the hole anyway. You know, she probably doesn't want that, but
Interesting because we're quite offset that maybe those two bowls are tighter
yeah,
together.
they're closer than you think. Yeah.
But there definitely looks like a channel there.
So Anne
I don't know, that looks like there's enough weight.
Anne reads ahead really well. So yeah,
Yep.
Monica will listen, and she'll probably say, yep, I'm happy to play that. I'll
I
talk
see,
through
I
it.
see Anne looking there, like, draw positive on the jack, move it a little bit. You're
Yep.
sitting for 6.
Yep. You know, I reckon she's drawing through into that hole. I
Yeah.
think that's a good call.
Yeah.
If it's there, that's what I'll be playing.
It's one of the biggest things about this game. Hide the jack.
No,
Well, she's
she's not
underplayed
there
it.
either.
I'm surprised.
Excuse me while I clear my throat.
Yes, Errol.
What is that? What does the yellow under the blacks do now? The front yellow. Is that doing anything?
If those two blacks are close together, they might just,
Yeah,
If those two blacks are
yeah,
close together,
no,
they
it's
might
just
just
gonna
peel
f-
apart. I think she's looking for the slide off the
edge
outside
off
black.
the yep. She
Go,
can get
go
it off
for
the
the
yellow.
jack on the trail.
Yep.
Like, be positive on the draw, knowing if you... I think the risk is you underplay your weight. And you get on the outside black, it takes a lot of the momentum off the bowl and you
Yep.
end up short. So
Yep.
I think you've got to
Got to play
positive.
positive. Yep. So Rachel Trowell, we have skipped from the men's fours to the ladies fours, purely because of the fact that the ladies fours is a closer match. But we will be updating the scores as they come to hand. And to be fair, from an Australian perspective, Nathan's been a machine, so I'm happy to
Well, she's on the forehand here.
see some other players.
So there's obviously a shot there on the forehand. Maybe she's looking to get that black through.
It's a big bowl, this.
Same deal, mate. You just draw through.
Oh, she
She's obviously
stopped.
waiting for Kyle.
That's fair enough.
Yep.
Shot, Kyle. Come on, Hayden. Great shot.
Yeah. it's a good
Okay.
bowl.
So she probably got
That's a good
second
bowl.
shot there.
Yeah. So Anne may, sorry, not Anne. Monica may have the ability there to draw the jack, trail it a fraction, and make a number.
Oh, look, it's still on. Anne's called it.
Yep.
Yep. Come on, Mon. Be the bowl, as I would
That
say.
was a really good lesson for anybody watching.
Yep.
Shelley was going to play her bowl.
Yep.
She took her time. She reset and played the shot.
Be the bowl here, Mon. Little
How
ring
many-
on the inside.
How many times would a club player just play it anyway and go, I
Yeah,
should have
do
stopped?
nothing.
Yeah.
That's right.
There we go.
Touch off that. Oh, that was a fair effort. I mean, that was there.
Yeah.
That ledge was there.
And that was the weight I was talking about to ensure when you get off the edge of a bowl, you can still arrive.
So it's 14-13, I think, with
Let's
three
go with
ends
that.
to play.
Look at David. He looks
All right,
warm.
2 ends to play.
That hat's obviously working a treat because
Yeah,
there's no
for
jacket
Shane.
on.
Yeah, yeah.
Shane, sorry.
Well, I can't play in a jacket.
No,
Cannot play in a jacket at
had
all.
that discussion here just yesterday.
Yeah, yeah. It's just,
We were looking at those supporters polos and I'm thinking that'd be pretty good to play in.
we have been discussing your
Shot, Angus.
uniform request.
Oh yes, Anne told me.
Yes.
Yep.
So-
For those of you listening, I've demanded an Australian shirt.
Yep.
Should
So-
you win, I may ceremoniously destroy it.
So yeah, we discussed that last night over a drink, of course, and I said it's up to you, Anne.
Yes, no, Anne has spoke to me this morning.
Yeah, great. I did tell her to do that. She said, well, why can't you do it? I said, no, it's your shirt. You do it. Keisha's just slightly heavier there. That's okay. Jack does
So
move
at
in
least
this.
we're looking to double down on this.
Absolutely.
Interesting to see that the Aussies threw a shorter jack.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we don't have the luxury of having watched the entire match, so we don't know what lengths they've been playing, but
Oof. Yeah,
okay.
it's not a bad result. But
No.
gave
If she
herself
got
a
the bowl,
chance.
she got
Yeah,
the bowl
got the
solid, it
bowl.
would have been probably slightly better, but yeah, no, it's not.
That's the
Still in
slight
the head.
difference with mindset on these mates. You're looking to make sure you're all right.
Yeah, you got to chase the jack.
Yeah, if you did
as we've
draw,
discussed.
yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, Linda.
There we go. That's
Great
the
shot by Linda Charles.
Yep.
It's a brilliant bowl.
I wonder if there's enough of a shot there on that bowl for Denise to play the same hand look to sit on that bowl.
well be. Having a-
You sort of need to, and this is where, like, you're damned if you, damned if you don't.
Yep, that's
If you
right.
don't do it, you put one around the back.
Yep.
Aussies drop another one on top, and then you're having to play precise shots.
I love these sort of pictures. Two heads, Aussies
Yeah.
holding on both. It's brilliant. A few high fives with the other mat that we can't see the head of. It's all
those,
happening.
Those ones aren't in play at the back too.
So
Get ready for the afternoon session when it's New Zealand's turn. Oh, who's that at the top there? Mixed fours.
yes. Okay.
Righto.
Well, there's a bit of a hole there.
Where's the ball come down and rat speed map beside it?
That would be Simon Thomas.
Yep.
He's a regular offender. No, I love the way I said that yesterday. I love the way he plays the game. Actually, I really do. It's aggressive and he goes for it, and I think it's great.
I had the pleasure one year of playing a North Island South Island Test match with Paul Smith against Mike King and Simon Thomas.
Okay.
And within a heartbeat, I think we went from 6 up to 6 down to all square, and Simon would play a bowl and get 5,
Yep.
and then play a bowl, give you an opportunity, you'd
Yeah.
score, and none of this dull. Oh, let's just settle for one. If
Yes.
it's there,
Yep.
if it's
Yep.
there, it's going right.
Yep.
It's pretty to watch. unless
Oh,
you're the opposition.
absolutely.
Shot, Julie!
All right. What's Shelley doing here?
She's got to be looking to sit there. You see it's a bit tighter from where we can see it over the shoulder there.
There's a lot of yellow there.
Yeah. I think you've got to be drawing there, don't you? Draw to the yellow, give yourself a chance.
So do these two ladies play much together, Shelley and Kylie?
I would say probably
No?
not. So Kylie's from the South Island, from Canterbury,
Okay.
and Shelley's from Hutt Valley, in the
Okay.
Wellington area.
Yep.
Last time they went to Ballarat, Shelley wasn't in the team and Kylie was the reserve, so they
Yep.
wouldn't have practiced there.
No.
So I dare say it's probably the first time they played together.
Yeah, right. And sometimes, as we discussed yesterday, it can be good and bad,
Well, it can
depending
be
on how it
invigorating
goes.
with somebody new and it's a new challenge, right? It's close. What do you see out there?
All right, we've got to close this head down if you're Australia.
I'm wondering too, looking down
Other
that
hand,
hall,
yep.
somewhere down that area, around about there is one mat that is significantly slower than the rest.
Yes, yep,
And it's either that mat or the one that the men's fours are on.
yep,
It
okay.
might be that one they're on now. So that could be playing a part.
I think I played on that mat yesterday after the second session. Had a couple of bowls on
Yeah.
it, but I didn't notice it, to be honest. But the one that the ladies are on now,
Okay, then maybe it's the one that Sean's
might
on.
be- it
or
may well
Simon's
be.
on.
because there was the practice out at Drury.
Yes.
There was one mat, the middle mat, that was slower than the other two.
Yeah.
So I'd reckon that was the mat
Yep.
you might be referring to.
And that's the one that Shane,
Shane, you're going to get that right by the end of the week. Yeah.
I should do it on purpose. Sorry. That was one that Shane told me about. He said there was one on the hall that was a bit
Yes.
more dead than the others.
Yep.
It's pretty impressive to see all the supporters rocking around in their green and gold, mate.
Yeah, absolutely. So we've got a travelling contingent of about 50 people. That includes the team of 14. And
That's a good home.
as far
yeah.
as I'm aware, that's the largest
Yeah.
contingent we've had, certainly in any of the tours I've been on. So
What's made the difference? Why such engagement this time? The opportunity to come to Pukekohe would be enough.
well, there's a few, absolutely, yeah. Just to go up King Street and see the sights,
Yeah.
No, I think quite a few of them are repeat visitors. So
Yep.
like I've been 3 times now,
Yep.
and word gets back home.
Yep.
It's a good time, and to be fair, and I say this all credit to Southland last time, as Monica's played a bomb here, good shot. All credit to Southland last time. I mean, their hospitality was, phenomenal. So I think, word gets back really.
Yeah.
That's a lot of it, because we don't have any debutantes. So it's not like you're getting a whole
So
new
a whole
influx
new-
of supporters.
Yeah, that's right. People watching their relatives and family
Yep.
play for the first time.
Yeah, so there's
Yeah.
none of that. So I think it's, that's my theory anyway. I mean, I tell everyone, I'm going over to New Zealand, it's fantastic. You learn a lot from it, you meet new people. Like the amount of people I've caught up with this this week's been from New Zealand's been fantastic. And new people I've met. So, yeah, no, all of the above.
What are we looking at here, mate? I'm picking
I'm-
from
I'm-
the last
it's-
couple of bowls.
It's over to you, pal. Yeah.
Well, I'm thinking from the last couple of bowls I saw that backhand there might be just hanging.
Yeah,
a little bit
there
hanging.
is. There is.
So I'm wondering if she's looking to either A, draw in there and try and beat Monica's last bowl, or looking to sit the the yellow on the backhand. That looks the obvious shot.
It does, but just depends how that
Holly
hand's
played
playing.
it and she sort of hung through. So it might be one of those hands you've got to play with perfect weight.
So I reckon they're 3 down.
Yep, it's a fair chance. There's not a lot at the front to hit though.
No,
You know,
but they're not really
lined
lined
up,
up, are
yeah.
they? No.
Yeah, you're almost hoping that somebody drops short and sets something up, but Monica's not going to do that, is
No. I mean, she did drop short, but she's sort of in a good spot.
she? And she's still a shot.
Yeah.
There you go, she's on the backhand. I think she'll be happy enough just to get there and get second shot, and she's not far away.
She's short.
Not far away, eh? Second shot,
Might not be second shot. I reckon third shot.
we'll find out.
Clutching at straws, pal.
There you go. No, I think we're more direct to the jack and Monica's bowlers to the right side. I'm calling one down.
We need Macca over there.
I don't always trust Macca's eyes.
Oh, he
Sorry,
was
pal.
pretty good in the singles.
I'm sure he had somebody over his shoulder telling him. Always used to find that paper, Brian. Measures come out, you just write one to the opposition.
Yep. Yeah, right.
Measures of hope in his heart. He's
You
a
gotta-
hopeful man. He has to be, he plays bowls with me.
We got a few of them back home. We had one the other day. We were playing you would call it a rep match. We were playing in a local tournament with our association, and this fellow we played against, even his own team was going, "What's he measuring that for?" I'd already written it in the cart. But anyway, yeah, well, good luck to him.
I'm always hopeful. I always measure, and then when it goes wrong, I just blame the prescription glasses.
I reckon
They need a change.
I reckon they're looking at a plant here. I think talking
what
about
do you
it.
see going in?
Front yellow onto black. I reckon they're 2 down.
Yeah, but
Front
is that
yellow
black
onto
push
black.
away from the head? It's obviously something we're discussing. The 4 of them are up there.
Oh, I noticed this yesterday in the morning. Denise coming up a few times,
Yep.
she's the
Well,
one
she's been here
player
multiple
that's
times.
played multiple times in this team.
Denise and Shelley do play in the same centre.
Yep.
They play a lot together. So it's probably a bit of normality with having Denise to
Yep.
bounce stuff off.
I mean, at the end of the day, skipper's just got to
Yeah.
commit and play
Well-
the shot. And if you're 50-50 and you really think something's worth playing, you play the shot you think. It's on you at the end of the day.
That's right. Makes it easier if it's a team decision, though.
Oh, agreed.
You know.
Agreed. Yep.
I wonder if she's just drawing back to that yellow again. No.
That's definitely 2. Got to be. 2. Yep. Thank you.
Well, there was only one before.
Yeah.
Grass and wheel straws.
So Kyle's played a bomb next door.
I think New Zealand might take him back soon.
They'd like to. I think he's fairly well settled in.
Aussie have been pretty good
Brisbane?
at sending deportees back to us for a while. Maybe we could have a
No, we're
word.
giving you the one that forgot his passport. Or lost his passport. You can have him.
The way
if you
you're
want.
smirking, I don't think it's going to be much of an exchange.
Oh no, he's not a bad player, Al. He's not a Kyle French, but yeah, he's not a bad player. So I think, does that put Australia in the lead?
2, yeah. I
Yep.
think by
One in front. So that would be the first time for the match that
Would
I
be.
recall that they've actually been in front. And it was the reverse yesterday.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 15-14.
All right, we're
last
playing
end.
the last end. So they're one up playing the last. So
But we better focus on this.
what's happening here?
We'd better make sure we call the correct shots and stop mucking around with dreams.
Well, I'm just going to point out the situation. We have it as it stands. On every mat that is currently in play, Australia is in front. Australia has already won the men's singles earlier this afternoon,
Which was a medal.
which was a medal to Ian Ogilvy, and the New Zealand singles was won by New Zealand,
The ladies singles.
the ladies singles. So as it stands, if Australia were to win these 3 mats that are currently still in play,
Yep.
the result would be 4-1 for the session, exactly the same as yesterday.
I'll get the bus ready.
So I'm not saying it's going to happen, but I think minimum result here for Australia is probably 3-2.
Yep.
Maximum is 4-1. So this end here will determine what that result is, in my
Something that
opinion.
interests me here, I was always taught that, you've got the last end, you've thrown the jack up,
Mm-hmm.
you never throw a short end on the last end when it's a point indifferent, like this. You always go long,
Yeah, right.
take the opportunity away for playing lots of weight, getting
Yes.
lucky.
That's interesting. Yeah, I see your point.
And which is why I asked the question earlier on about the length of jack you play, because, yeah, it's something I've discussed with people I play with quite often.
Yep.
And, like, games in the balance, last end,
Well, yeah, and if
a lot more
you're
opportunity to make something happen with a bit of luck short.
if you're up, then you would
obviously you
play a
wouldn't-
longer.
Yeah, you
longer
wouldn't go
weight.
that short without
No.
the plan to go short.
No.
And it's obviously working at the moment, they're sitting on 2. But there's a lot of mat to work with if you decide to change it now.
That's right. Good
It's
start
up
there.
towards the box.
Denise got to change his head here.
Yeah, she does.
Well done, mate.
Although, you want to set yourself up. You don't want to attack it,
No.
lose bowls, and end up having to be more precise
Yep.
and be under more
Yep.
pressure. There is a call here to just draw close and set yourself up for something after.
I think the mixed fours is up by about 5 shots the Australians' way. They dropped
They
one
lost-
then.
Drop one, was it?
Yep. Oh, there you go. 18-13. So there's
2 to
2
go.
ends to go in
There you
that
go. That's
match.
a good effort by Denise. That's something to work with.
Yep. So yeah, 5 up, 2 ends to go. Key there for Australia and the New Zealand in the mixed fours there is to win the end.
Yep.
Win the end. I'm predicting it's fairly safe. So Kyle has the last bowl on that end.
And that is a potential medal.
Yes, correct.
Okay, she's not quite finished in that hole. They'll definitely be looking, arrive in there, change it. You get off that black, you can promote the jack to the side. You've got
Absolutely.
back of the mat to play to.
Shot arrow. Shot arrow.
There you go.
That's a
Off
good-
the yellow
yeah.
off, that's a good bowl.
Yep.
What are you thinking here?
Well, I don't think we've
Monaco
seen the-
team, you're looking the same shot off that black.
I think
tuck
so.
the jack around the corner.
Depends on. Yeah, I think they probably will be.
Yep. Yeah, so Ian's
Even if
saying,
you
I
get the
think.
yellow up, it's okay. It's not too bad. I mean, I don't think the shot's been played yet.
Yeah.
This head's going to change. Yep. Anne's pretty much gone up there and said, I reckon this, and Monica's thought about it and gone, yep, that's fine. Go for it. They've played a bit together, so.
Yep.
Close.
Close.
No, that's okay. It's not too bad at all.
I still think there's valuable real estate in there between those 2 yellows now. Somebody has to get in there first,
Yep.
whether it's Kylie. Yeah, they're waving that way. Whatever happens, if you can get in there and get the shot, sit with 2, whatever, even promote the jack so you can see it to potentially move it.
Yep.
New Zealand have the black ones there that look like they could be capable of scoring.
There is a wee pack there, yep.
To move it too far out would go against you. So
Yep.
she's playing forehand. There you go.
Interesting.
They obviously see that as a danger out there.
I
The
reckon
opportunity to
she's...
protect it now.
Yeah. Ooh,
Okay.
okay. I think that's reasonable for us. I'm not...
I'm
Would
calling
have been
this-
wanted to get around that, I'd say.
I'm calling that as a tactical ploy. to build confidence in the Australians that they will then not see it coming when it happens.
What, you reckon Monica's going to be fooled by that, do you?
I think so. She only played 29 times.
Yeah. Straws? Clutching? Yes. Oh, dear.
I can see the panic now. There it is, one for New Zealand.
Yeah.
Hard to see from this angle, but I wonder again if there's an opportunity off the yellow in there, or
Well,
yellow,
yeah.
Jack moves backwards.
I think that's all they've got, to be
Because
fair.
if there's a channel there, if they don't play it, the Aussies could sort of sit through there and sit on the
Yep.
blacks. There we go. Oh, Joyce is pointing out top of the screen there. Look at those black bowls around the Jack and the
Yeah,
mixed.
it's going to squeeze out to
mixed
that yellow
fours.
any moment now.
Yeah, sooner or later, Kyle's going to remember he's a Kiwi and probably bowl the wrong bias or something. I'm clutching here, David.
Yeah. It's
Give me
been a
hope.
lot of that this morning, early this afternoon. I nearly said this morning again. Just shows how used to it we are playing a morning session. Everyone in the hall was saying good morning to me.
To be fair, if you're from your part of the world, you're 2 hours
Yeah,
ahead of time.
that's right. Yeah, yeah.
Although after a week, I'm sure jet lag on a
Jet
2-hour
lag,
flight doesn't
yeah.
exist anyway, but
Definitely not.
your body clock, you're still getting up early and walking the town.
Not this morning.
I saw you take a
no.
couple of photos early morning.
I did, yes. Beautiful sunrise earlier in the week.
I had frost on the car this morning. I went to work.
All right.
Shout out to my boss. I
Yes.
was there for a while.
Good on you, mate.
Team player that I am. It's not all about coming to bowls.
Okay.
What do you think?
I think what you suggested.
Yeah.
You got to get into that hole. Make a change on those front yellows.
That's what I was saying before. Sometimes you got to play the opposition's shot
Yep,
first.
Yep. I think that's what they're looking at.
Yeah.
Yeah, good ball. Yes, Angus. Good ball, yes, Angus.
That's the one.
Ooh.
Oh, I don't think that's the worst. That yellow might bounce it off that yellow and bring it back.
Tell you what,
There's
it's not a bad head for
Yeah.
a one shot game on the last end. Well done, ladies.
I mean, potentially there's it's hard for the Australians to get around to cover the back close.
I know.
That's what they're looking at.
Yep.
I
Anne's
wonder
just
if-
called it.
Yep.
And, yep. I've played a bit with Anne over the years. You just do what she says.
Sorry for Anne.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Indeed.
At least we know when you play with Anne, one of you can read ahead.
Yeah. Well, there is that. Yeah.
You'd be quite successful then, would you, with Anne?
We've won a few things.
There you
Yeah. All right.
What's happening here?
It's no worse, I don't think, with that bowl there.
Just interested to see if that Jack moves, where it moves to, and if
Yeah.
there's Shelley's waving the forehand there, if there's opportunity to get in there and get a piece of Jack and tuck it around the corner.
There's a bit of tension here, but hope you're enjoying the game. 3 bowls to go, 2 for New
Certainly
Zealand
at the pointy
and
end, it's in the balance. Just a reminder, the Aussies are ahead by 1. 3 bowls to come.
Come on, boys, finish off.
right, so she's on the forehand,
Yep.
definitely not short. Taking her
A
time,
lot of
that's fair enough.
concentration, yeah.
Yep.
There we go.
All right, so Australia's
Right.
holding. It has gone out the back, which is where... Yeah, Australia's got a couple there. Yep. Big bowl.
Yeah.
Shelley's last bowl's huge.
Yep.
It's not like she's not going to play it. We can't not
No.
afford to play it. She's
No.
going to have to.
Monica's through.
She's quick. That's fine. She hasn't fattened it
Right.
up, so
Is there a potential here for something to be pushed on to move the shot bowls out? And I'm looking, maybe it's one of these front yellows to push something through. Yep, where footer's right there. Does that plant take out the shot bowls? I
could
wonder
do.
if Shelley has a stand up in there to do that. I believe she does.
Yep, Joy's nodding, Emma's nodding,
Yep.
we're nodding.
From here it looks like it could take those yellows.
You wouldn't want to get half. You wouldn't want to halve it, would you? You got to get it
Well, no, she goes
on the
where she
nose.
gets it, mate. There's no halves in this world.
I mean, hitting it,
Yeah, I know what you mean.
fat on the bowl.
She also just looked at the inside black as well, and I wonder where that comes through. Like, could come off a bowl and also.
Oh, I think
gives
you
that
got to
split.
be on those yellows, don't you? You got a couple of options
Depends how
there.
it's lined up.
Yeah, Denise
Oh,
is
there we go.
calling
There's
that.
the other yellow.
Yeah, that was what I.
That
yeah.
makes that target about a foot wide, mate.
Yeah.
This is going to be gone.
We'll see.
Eh?
We'll see.
This is for a medal.
What are you, psychic or something, eh? We shall
Soon
see.
find out.
Yeah, well, yeah, she won't be short. And Australia holds their collective breath, and New Zealand crosses their fingers.
Yeah, and toes. If I cross my eyes, I would.
Tell you what, you'd be a brave umpire if they were 2 minutes over.
Oh, yeah.
You reckon the underarm incident would
Oh,
bad
yeah.
in the 70s? I'm not saying that they are, by the way, viewers. I'm just, in theory. Now,
So it's
New
obviously on
Zealand's
the
just
stand up.
New Zealand's just picked up a few in the other. We'll get back to that.
Righto.
Here we go.
We're all over the show today, aren't we? We've got
We
every
are.
match.
Here we go. No. I reckon Australia's won that match. I would suggest. If it's a measure, that just adds to the tension.
Who'd want to be the umpire if it's a close measure?
Ooh, they're measuring.
here we go.
Oh, jeepers. All right. I reckon yellow's holding
You
here.
think?
Yep.
Because I'm looking over there and I reckon Linda looks nervous.
Yep. Even Dave favours the
Yeah,
yellow.
well done. Well done.
Australia's won that match. And I'm now surrounded by another Kiwi.
It's a long way between
Hopefully
us
there's
and the
no
door, pal.
sharp objects in here. No.
Nobody's sharper than you, pal. Yep, mixed fours to the diff.
Last end to the diff in the mixed fours.
Double overtime for us, mate.
Oh my God. Yes, so it's 16-18 in the mixed fours. Just the
I'll
last
tell you
end.
what, that's a great bowl.
It's a great shot there. So just in the context of that event, if Australia wins that event, they win the medal. For the session so far, we've had 3 completed games and Australia's won 2 of them. But yeah, we're shifting our focus now to the mixed. Great shot from Annika there. That's brilliant.
That's pretty good, all right.
So this is the last end, guys. Just repeating that, just so you're aware. And we're joined, I'm going to get your name right because I did commentate with you in Ballarat. We're joined by Candice.
Yeah.
And she's going to have her microphone put on. Welcome, how are you?
I'm great, thanks. So I just arrived
And
to a pretty Aussie favoured crowd.
there's a few here. Touring party just under 50 people. So this is a good shot here from Julie. Gets that over. Yeah, that's okay.
Still opportunity there on the forehand.
Yep.
Or the jack tucking around the corner. There we go. Sean's called it. He's got potential, that man.
I actually caught up with Sean when he was in Melbourne a few months ago. He popped in. So
That's nice.
yeah.
Tell you what, he get off that yellow.
All right. Yeah, there's
Yeah, good bowl, Alana.
plenty of room here. Julie, experienced campaigner. She will be in the area for sure.
Come on, Jules.
Julie,
Come on, Jules.
all right, good home there. Good home. Yeah, so as I repeated earlier, and I'm repeating this in this Kiwi-dominated commentary booth, provided Kyle and the mixed four win this mat, it'll be a 4-1 session to Australia.
Close here by Marcus. Tuck it around the corner.
Now, there's a ledge there.
Yeah. I bet he'd be hoping for probably 6 inches more to
Shane
get to the jack.
Cashel will be using that bowl.
Yep.
Yep. I can see it from here. I'll play it from here if he wants.
I'd much prefer that.
He halves that last bowl and possibly gets on the jack, and it's a much better setup for Australia.
We were talking about politics before. Donald Trump will be proud of that wall of black bowls. Tell you what, he's
Come on,
playing.
Cat. Shane. Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
That's good.
that is, but Kiwis do have chances here.
Yep. But
They
position-wise,
may well be able to get off the inside of that black bowl, piece of jack, get to the
Position-
back, push
posi-
something to the back
yeah,
black,
yeah.
back yellow. Marcus is certainly a capable bowler to be able to play that sort of positive bowl.
yeah.
Right in his
I-
wheelhouse.
It's great setup here for Australia. I'm not buying any of that stuff.
What are we behind? Two.
Two in this match.
If I
Yep.
keep calling a Kiwi comeback, I'll get there soon, eh? I just missed out in the last one.
So I think the men's fours is done. I don't know what the
Yep,
final result
saw
was,
them
but
shaking hands.
I do believe that Australia won that one. So that's another one to us. So that's at least 3 for the session. So if you're an Australian fan, you are pleased. Very pleased.
So the bigger question, you've been telling everybody all morning that you've got an exciting announcement for this evening. When are you
I
going
have.
to announce that? Is that
I'll
when we
announce
finish
it after this bowl.
Righto.
Thanks for reminding me,
We
actually.
want to give people time to get back in their seat after you shock them. That's
That is stiff. Okay, so while they're looking at this head, it'll be Friday night here in New Zealand when the next session is on. Those who know me well know I like to socialise on a Friday,
On, Sandman.
and it would be nice to have a different voice in here for at least one session for the week. So Serena Bourne, our emergency reserve, will be coming in to commentate.
That's
So-
nice.
I told her she wanted $40 off me, and I told her I need
Kiwi
something
or
from
Australian?
you. She's Australian.
No, dollars.
Oh, 40 Kiwi. Shot here, Sandman. Oh, that's all right. That's
Is that,
fine.
is that in your budget for the week?
Yeah, she's blowing the budget. No, that was for the farewell dinner tomorrow. But I said, I need something from you. And she said, yeah, sure. What is it? I didn't even tell her what it was. So, yeah. So, yeah, she's locked in.
Okay.
So she'll be in here giving a different Australian perspective. So I hope
That's great.
those back home will enjoy that. And I'm going to go and watch some mats with the cold beverage in my hand. So I think, yeah, this setup here, Sean's not, he can play aggressive shots, so
Oh, yeah.
they've got to
Yeah.
change it. Definitely
I
got to
miss what
change
they're
it.
pointing out. Are they looking at the split between the yellows to follow through, or are they looking at coming the other hand and promoting a black?
I would think the other hand, but I could be wrong. I don't know whether that front yellow's deterring them from that shot.
Who did you say yellow? Because you could be looking, depending on the gap between those yellows, if you can get between them and get a piece of the yellow, you might get to the jack.
Yep. Bearing in mind they need 2 to draw.
Yep.
Certainly needs to change it with this shot. Stand up by the
A
looks.
little bit of weight. Like that. Oh, I went through the hole.
All right, over to you, Kyle.
Well, you're just putting another one down there. I think he's just walked up to the head just to clear his head before he plays it. It's-
I'm
it
I'm
comes.
just gonna be quiet
First time for everything.
and have a sip of my Sprite. Over to you guys.
Well, pretty obviously, he's putting another bowl in there. He's trying not to set a target that will allow all 3 bowls to be taken out.
Where's Zach?
And then it is quite wide open for him to draw his last bowl if he needs to. But I'd be surprised if he was back to the yellows if he was looking to be 2 the jack or short.
I think you explained that very well.
And look at
Come on,
this.
Kyle. Come on,
He's
Kyle.
just-
Kyle.
He probably wouldn't be too upset at that.
No,
Because I was thinking Sean's shot's probably to look for the inside of one yellow to get the other. And
Yep.
that's probably the yellow he's looking at. If he can see under that yellow, inside that black, he's a chance. Could even split the black and the yellow.
yeah, with Kyle with
Yeah.
another bowl to come.
That's right.
Yep.
sometimes in that situation, it's easy to think, put a block, get in the way, and then you end up invariably blocking yourself when somebody plays a good bowl.
Yeah,
So
that's true. That is true. I think you probably would have preferred to be maybe half a foot further
yeah.
with that bowl, Kyle. That is, but
Yeah. I think we would like to get back to the jack line.
Yep.
Beat the black and get in front of the black.
Yep, because that would have made it incredibly hard. I think it's still
Oh, it's still incredibly hard.
very challenging.
Yeah, don't get me wrong.
but-
I'd rather somebody else play it than me.
Yep. So that's Jess Moffat.
Jess Moffat, yes,
Yep.
that is.
So she's having a bit of a
From the North Wellington.
input. If I was, and I don't mind that, good on her. But if it was me, and I'm the front end in this situation, I'm just shutting my trap.
Ditto.
But no, good on them. It's if they're comfortable doing that. Here we go. Sean Blackburn.
Right.
And that is the match to Australia and the medal in the mixed
Pretty
fours.
dominant session by the Aussies this morning.
So we'll just briefly recap. 2 medals have been decided. So sorry, 3 medals have been decided this morning. The men's singles for Australia, the men's fours for Australia, and the mixed fours for Australia. The other 2 medals are still alive and will go into tomorrow. And Matt Side will decide which one will be broadcast. Will be the women's singles or the women's fours. So the session 4-1 to Australia. That gives us a 6-match lead with 3 sessions to go. And we will see you at 6:30 p.m.
6:30
New
p.m.
Zealand time. For others, check your local guides. Well done, Australia.
Thank you, Fluff. Been fun.